All you know is that for certain is that Septimus returned to his dragon form and left through the. Seeing how big he is, he was twice the size of the dragon that was leaning in over through the hole, looking down at you guys. The one that Kage had managed to stun, and he went back up through the hole. Apparently finished with whatever he was doing here.
What direction did he head off in?
Because you have the mark on him, you know that
Yeah.
he is heading in a possibly southwest direction from here.
Cool. Thank you.
Uh, Maybe we can ask one of the dragons here to give us like a ride.
Currently, after all the fighting you guys have been through and all that interesting trial you went through, you guys are standing inside of a large altar room. Uh, Holly has rushed over. Let's see, after recovering from the fright aura of the dragon, uh, rushes over to the altar and kind of like kneels down in front of it. Um, Grisdrop is also recovering and looks around. There are two skulls laying on the ground. Um, and the rest of you are kind of like, are injured and are dealing with your wounds. Of you, Pink looks the most injured.
I'm gonna walk up to the altar as well. I wanna have a look at this magical doohickey.
While everybody's looking at the altar, Aminette's gonna look down at the skull in front of her and try to.
As Char comes up to pick it up.
Jars meanwhile attempting to pick them up. They are not moving.
For now.
For now. Can she do some sort of arcana check to figure out what it is?
Oops, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I think, yeah, my thing just crashed, hold on.
Oh no.
Second there, I thought it just turned small after my cat's tail hit my mouse, but it looks like it was
Oh, that's
completely
a really
went down.
cool Reaper artwork I just saw.
Rar. Reaper?
Oh, that's because of my thing, but that proves that you look at my screen. Look at the screen. I sometimes have.
Well, because I was popping out chat and I was gonna share it on Twitter. That's why.
Okay.
I don't watch the screen during.
Okay, I was just making sure because every once in a while I have secrets on it.
Nope.
But yeah, no, that's because I still use the Overwatch thing as my my Google thingy.
Wait, that's not Overwatch. That's Wii Sports.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little off.
Haven't played in a while though.
Me neither.
Apparently.
They've got that new thing. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, skull.
Dun 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 dun.
I've had a huge list of monsters that I've saved on here in case I need them. Is that I can't find them just by scanning through. I usually have to write in the name. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
You said you rolled a Arcana check.
I was saying if she could.
Yeah, of course. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay, let's do that. Arcana, Aminette, let's do the team.
All right.
14.
You look down at them, and you have vaguely heard about these things before. Flame skulls, because you're an undead hunter. In fact, you would have advantage on this because you're an undead hunter. Wait, you're an undead hunter or you're a demon hunter? I'm forgetting.
So
I don't want to confuse you with my blood
no,
hunter.
No, you're fine. So she can her hunter's bane. She can switch between Fey fiends or undead. I would say for Quar, she probably she probably would lean towards undead.
All right. So because of that, you get advantage on that roll.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
It is the same thing.
Game?
So you know that they're.
Did she roll well or bad?
She rolled the same thing twice.
The exact same
Same
thing.
number.
Always fun, but at least it's not the double natural ones that I occasionally witness. But anyway, so you know these are flame skulls. And you seem to recall that flame skulls rejuvenate after an hour. Char is
alright.
currently holding them in his hands.
Yes.
Char, put that down.
What's
What?
gonna
I'm
happen
going
to
to-
them?
What? I mean, I'm going to hand it over to Holly so she can
Oh,
possibly put holy water on it to kill it.
Shall we put it in a bag of
Oh.
holding
carry on.
or like later?
She just hand motions. All right, carry on. Just make sure you get the other one in the back too.
Wait, are you putting them in the
Holly.
bag of holding?
Clay is putting one in his bag of holding.
Okay.
That one was given to Char by Pink.
Hello.
So Char officially has both, probably has both by now.
Oh, okay.
Holly?
Wait, are you handing the holy one, or did Clay take it and put it in his bag?
No, he has both of them, so I can't
Okay.
put them in my bag of holding. Unfortunately.
Holly,
Or fortunately.
Holly looks at that.
do you happen to have holy water?
She sighs. Not on me. I should have bought some more when we were back at the. I should have taken the time to bless some water, back when we had time. But we were just so
Whatever. I'll
caught up
just
on the
dispel
chase.
myself then.
Oh, wait.
You can dispel them.
Char,
What?
Yeah.
What?
I forgot I had this. Pulls out a flask of holy water. Came with a haunted one background.
Damn it!
She's got
Let
a
go.
flask, yeah. I checked her inventory.
Oh. Here you go.
She just unscrews the flask and she just pours over both of them. I would imagine it takes the entire flask to do that. So I'll delete that from her inventory.
I mean, you still have the flask.
True, empty flask, just not.
Do you have one or do you have two?
I have one flask. That's it.
Because well, actually, it doesn't specify that it needs a full flask. So I actually will take that. Just to sprinkle. So
Okay.
Holly takes the flask off of you and just sprinkles it over both skulls. There's a bit of a poof into the air. She uses up the flask to do this, but it looks like the skulls will not rise anymore.
She will fill it with liquor later. It's fine.
Num num num.
It's tiny, I imagine. It's like, a test tube, basically.
A little nip. It's fine.
Clay's
Holy
gonna
flask. Holy whiskey.
Clay's gonna raise his hand and he's gonna go like, "Can I have those?"
I mean, they're just gold now, so sure.
Okay.
They look like they came from humans or possibly elves.
Look, I want my item list to be like 3 times as long as my character sheet.
You have a goal. That's good.
I'm halfway there.
Isn't there a song that starts with that and spam a lot?
There's a song that has that line in there, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm halfway there, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it's stuck in my head. Thank you. Anyway, Clay's gonna go like, hey, can we maybe like follow those dragon things? Maybe they have something. I don't think we should like let them fly away.
Char, the Warforged wanders over to you and pokes you, and then starts walking away.
Oh, no, Pink, what did you teach it?
Nothing. What are you talking about? was all
Rolling
his idea.
insights.
Even I know that that's
I mean-
bullshit.
I don't need a
Clay-
roll inside, I know that's a lie.
I mean, Clay doesn't care, but
Owie. Should stop
Uh,
smoking.
well, if we need to follow, I do. I can tell he's headed toward the southeast. I don't know if there's anything of interest in that direction. Holly, would you
Facing
know?
southwest.
Southwest.
Oh, southwest. Sorry. Thank you.
Um,
Retcon. Southwest.
it'll depend on just how far they're going. I mean, southwest, probably back. Well, it's not quite back to Glamourpool, but I guess goes all the way down to the Felderbelt Mountains, and then eventually to the sea.
No, no, they're going to Atlantis.
Hmm. Anyway, Holly,
I see what you did there.
Ahaha.
Holly, Holly, do you have any idea what they did?
They've defiled the altar.
Oh, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing, right?
Probably to do.
There's a type of blasphemy on it. She'd like.
Violet?
She'd start shaking her head. Even re-sanctifying it right now won't change what they've done.
Can I have a look? See.
She kind of shoots daggers out at over at Clay. Well, not exactly daggers. It's more of the most polite way to look at you while being mad at you. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
This is a holy altar. I would much appreciate it if we get clear out of this room right away.
I mean,
Wow.
not to be offensive, but you just said it wasn't holy anymore.
The,
Maybe
the
I
little,
can,
the
like,
little
take a
goblin
look?
girl goes over and just pats you on the side. I think she's trying to say she wants to be alone right now. Come on.
But don't you think it's important we figure out what they did?
She already knows. You just have to leave her alone.
Okay, little goblin girl. I pat her and I just slowly step back from Holly. Just like slowly.
She's
Yeah,
turning
everybody-
evil.
Let's give her some space. There's a place. Could they like go down to like one of the areas and like take a short rest or something?
Yes.
Okay, so she'll help Sir Lancelot up because he looks really fucked up right now, and she'll help him up, and then lead everybody to an area where they can sit and rest, and Holly can do her thing.
Alright. Yeah, so short rest, everyone.
Hooray! I'm hurt.
Yeah, you are.
I'm actually pretty okay. I mean, I lost a few spell slots.
She gets that back, and she gets. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong sheet.
Galadriel, you're injured. Would you like would you like hit points restored?
Yes, please. Are we? Did I hear correct that we're taking a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah. What's my hit point right now?
43. So you're missing 9. You're not too bad off, but still.
Yeah, I will go ahead and I will go ahead and use 2 hit die.
All right. That's plus
Also,
5.
if you could do me a favor and just screenshot my inventory and my spell slots and send them to me in Discord.
All right,
I just don't want to have to.
You're fully healed.
Thank you. But if you could do that just so I don't have to ask you, hey, what's in my inventory, or hey, what are my spells? Would that be okay?
If I could screenshot this easily, my problem is that I can't really do that while I'm streaming
Oh, okay.
because that would
Also,
just
if
cause
you're-
too much. That would just cause too much confusion. I'm sorry.
If you give me temporary control, I can do it and take a snip.
Would that
and
be
send it.
okay, Stormtoss?
Yeah, I don't care at all. I just don't
I'm
want to
gonna-
bog down combat or anything like
I'm gonna
that.
give you player's journal. That should be enough.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry for the awkward setup. Spectrum's on their way.
No, you're good. Hope
Yeah.
you get it all fixed. Tech issues
Well,
are
like-
a pain.
Yeah, like I said, we're getting single-digit internet speed when we're paying for triple.
Mm.
Let's see, Kurt could probably use some health points too.
I think I only got bio and info, Grizz.
Oh, it only shows that.
You
okay,
can
then
give her
I'll-
full
then I'll
permission.
give you
I
full
trust
permission
her.
on there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can take it away as soon as I do it. That's fine. I'm just gonna take a screenshot.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you. Let me just pop this out.
Do I want to use one more or not? Yeah, fuck it, I'll use more hit die. Why not? So I'll bump that down.
Probably not gonna get a second short rest, so.
Mm-hmm. Snip, snip, snip.
Let's see. Cause I rolled a fucking 1 again. What the fuck? Well, there's
And
3 1s on my hit
I
dice.
was one away
hate to
on,
see
on
it.
Kurt for full, but now he's got his set points all back to full.
By the way, my healing lights, did I fully drain those?
It shows 0 on your sheet. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna just send you screenshots of everything. So there's the first. Just having to scroll through.
I suppose the good
Thank
news
you.
is I'm
You're
now
welcome.
only 16 points away from full.
Snip.
Question:
Yes.
how much longer until we like get into another part where we have to start rolling again?
You have no idea.
No, let's do.
Damn! Tell me your secrets, please.
I was more thinking like an
It-
estimated time in
It's
case something.
completely determined. It's complete. This is completely determined by your party and what their next move is.
Yeah,
Okay,
Probably-
because I
I
was
know
about to go for a walk. I need to go for a walk down to the fuel station, which is just around the corner. So
I
Okay.
mean, I can tell you probably in half hour at least. That's
Hey.
my guess.
I mean, I'll still be
Yeah.
in the voice chat, just so I won't be able to roll or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'd
I
be like
will-
me.
Yeah. Also,
let's-
I give Kurt the dead rat.
Dead rat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he had a
remember?
pers-
I
The
had
one
a
that
pet
got
rat.
disintegrated?
Oh yeah, your character. Sorry, I thought you were talking about in real life that there was a dead rat somewhere
Yeah,
in your where you're
No,
living.
we-
God no.
This is why you
we
shouldn't
really
have rats.
can't. That's why you shouldn't have pets.
No. I was thinking like
For an
there's a cat.
adventuring group.
The cat brought in a rat. The rat is dead. You have to deal with it. That sort of thing.
Or at least get like a big pet.
But yeah, dead rat. I forgot. This is your second dead rat.
Yeah. Question.
Fireballs are your
When did
enemy,
we-
Jesse.
When did we purchase things? Like, when did we buy things? Has Pink ever bought in anything? Because at the moment he's got like no money at all.
I don't think so because you guys so far haven't been looting bodies that would have money on them, and you haven't really been stopping in places other than to run through them and chase things. You've basically been on a chase mission for ages.
And to be fair, Pink has been AFK for a while.
Yeah.
and there's that.
At what point does it become away from life?
Anyway, let's go take a short rest. That'll take an in-game hour. What's the plan after that? Is Holly okay now?
Yeah, Holly eventually comes down, and she is not alone. There is an elven figure with silvery hair and silvery eyes that has joined her. Given the state of things, he says, repairs will be a while. And she's like frowning a bit. Well, depending on how this turns out, I don't know if repairs are the best thing. But I'm sure the divine will give us a sign. And
Uh,
and he nods and he's looking over all of you.
could you enlighten us to what exactly happened there?
You are not pilgrims. This
I mean,
is
we did do the pilgrimage, to be fair.
perhaps, but these are not matters of your concern. Polly
I
tells
mean,
us your only concern is dealing with the common enemy.
yeah, but he came here to do something, so it's probably gonna affect us at some point. Or is it not?
What he did exactly is not your concern, only the effect. From our perspective, we have our duties here, which are not your concern.
I get that, but we need to know where we're going or what we're going to
Holly
do.
holds up her hand. I already know where we're going and what we need to do. Unless, and she looks over towards Amunet, you have bigger interest in trying to catch up with Septimus. I believe that's part of your plan or desire.
My goal is to make sure that blade is returned.
She nods.
But I think that also she would think that maintaining the balance in this world is important too.
I know where he would be heading next, but he has no easy way to get there. It'll take him potentially months, if at all, though he is very determined. But will take us possibly. She thinks for a moment. Let's see. Depending on how fast we get there. Well, we also still have to wait for Megan and Volt and anybody they bring with them back from the other temple. It'll take us less than. It will take us only a few weeks, whereas it'll take him potentially several seasons.
Okay.
Why would. Okay.
This is GM's note that Eber's calendar is based on 4 months, each month being a season.
I mean, several seasons, so that's at least 8 months.
No. Each season equals 1 month. There are 4 seasons. Which means there are 4 months in the year. So she's talking about maybe it might take him a whole year to get where he's going. Is what
Okay.
she's implying.
Thought he was faster than us.
He is, but there's no easy path to the water temple unless
He
you know
also,
unless you can navigate Mistveil.
I mean, didn't he, not to be rude or anything, but it seemed like he was like getting something here, and I don't need to know what he got or anything or how he did it, but wouldn't that help him?
No. He might think it will, but he doesn't understand. If he most likely does not understand, and so unless he has some way of getting into Mistveil, there's no way he'll be able to get the proper path to the water temple. You can't
So we
just
have-
fly. You just you can't even fly out in dragon's wings and hope to find it. It moves. All
Good
those islands
ideas.
move.
So you're telling us we have time to go deal with whatever Aminet's problem is?
He is her problem.
Yeah, but I thought we were. Wasn't there something else? I thought we were hunting the guy with the swords
He
That is-
and someone
he-
else.
he is the guy with the sword.
Oh, why did we? It sounded like we were talking about two different people.
Septimus.
Yeah.
Giles used to have the sword, and now Septimus has taken it.
The other vampire, he vanished.
Yeah, so we have like more than enough time before he gets where he's going.
Correct.
Tolly nods.
Maybe we do you know of any of his allies or anything we can go after to like weaken him in the meantime? Because I mean, he seems pretty capable of doing some damage. Wouldn't hurt like lowering that threshold a bit.
His
We
allies.
could also work on improving ourselves in the meantime.
His allies are the undead. They. She sighs. They. He can raise armies wherever he goes.
Yeah, but that black dragon wasn't on that, right?
Septimus is the black dragon.
There was two.
There
Yeah,
were-
there were two. There was one sticking his head out the window.
Then.
And
well,
what about
like,
the ones fighting the silvers?
That's when the silver. That's when the silvery elf guy just kind of holds up a hand. They were spotted following after his wake once he left the temple.
Does he have more black dragon friends?
If so, they likely went with him.
I guess. I mean, do we know if Volt's temple got attacked?
We have, and that's when Holly picks up the thread. That's why we're going to have to wait and join up with them again and over in Orin.
All right. So to Orin then.
I guess there's nothing we can go pick up, right?
No, I should be able
Oh.
to keep track of where he is.
Clea's gonna take a look at like the evil black soldier that hit me
That's out in
before we came
that's
in
out
here.
in the courtyard. And
Holy shit, it's coming.
Yeah. Am I allowed in there to go take a look at him?
Then as you get out into the courtyard, you don't really see much in the way of remains. There's just bits and scraps here, mostly like pools of acid and pools of like what look like necrotic damage on the ground, and the occasional bit of melting ice.
Oh, so the big boy is no longer here.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
a lot of the remains from the undead just kind of dissolved.
Are there maybe some magical items that might help us that we can go look for? Like something that like scares undead or something?
Hey, if Caldrell can just be on full autopilot, the Spectrum guy's here. I need to talk
Okay.
to him. Question.
Oh dear.
Ah, fuck.
That was loud.
Oh, my ears. Bro.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna turn you down.
Yeah, we had you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we had you turned up for all that quiet time, so that just blew our ears. There you go.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, my question was, would it be possible to set up a trap? Like, maybe, like, let's say Holly knew a shortcut to get to where this black dragon is presumably going,
I mean, don't
and we put
know
up some sort of
shortcuts?
trap.
Because we know how to get there before them, right?
Yes, that's basically what I said. Holly's looking at Pink now. But it'll take him.
Waves.
It'll take him some time to get there, and I know a direct route there.
Yeah. But
So, are we setting up a trap?
I mean, we could, but I mean, if it's gonna take him that long, and it'll only take us like 3 weeks to get there, like plus minus a week, we might as well go look for something that could help us, because we'll have plenty of time to set up a trap, if I'm understanding it right.
Oh, look, Kookaburra. Oh, wait, I'm not muted.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburras, it's new.
They're basically
That's
birds
all I
that
wanted to
laugh.
say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we're now all
Kage,
singing
that's-
that song in our heads, Jesse.
I can roll hit dice for Kage.
I
You're
got it.
welcome.
Oh, you got it, okay.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Well,
Another song in our heads.
We make our way to Orin, and then we make our way to the temple. We'll meet up with Volt and Megan.
We make our way to Orin, Holly corrects, and we go from there once Volt and Megan get there, and make our way to Mistvale, and from there we can make our way to the temple.
Okay.
As they leave, Aminet will walk out in the courtyard. The wyverns that were there.
Bits of a body left, partly dissolved in acid.
Specifically, stingers.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Ooh, let me know what she rolls because I can't see the screen.
So wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Because if I'm doing... No, it's an intelligence check to recall information. I get advantage. Okay. Okay. Investigation. Normal. 20.
20.
Ooh.
You do find part of a stinger, half in and half out of an acid pool. The barbed part itself is still intact, but you can see from where it's laying in the pool that the actual poison gland has been destroyed and dissolved.
Ah, damn it. Like, she, leans over the pool and, picks it up. She's like, ah, damn it. She was after the poison.
Yeah, I kind of figured she was, but she does have an actual stinging barb
Sweet.
that could be useful for something.
Adding to inventory.
Question.
Add it to my
Would it be
inventory,
possible to
I can
grab this acid?
incorporate it.
Would it be possible to actually use this acid in battle or something so we could, scoop it up or some shit?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I can make you acid pink if you need some.
I mean, yes, please.
I mean...
I swear, it's not for shady business.
It's not that kind of acid, though, Pink. If you tried to ingest it, you would die.
I mean,
He said
I
anything
think
about
it's,
ingesting it.
It's a good idea to take some acid with us, but I don't think it will help us in the fight, because I think if they spit acid, they probably don't care that much.
I was more thinking of, spiking someone's drink. I mean...
That would kill them, that's what I was saying.
Precisely! What if we find a very big bad?
Although, actually, a small amount of acid... also, the type of acid you're talking about, though, actually, an actual drink, the things would probably neutralize each other. So it would actually stop being acidic, now that I think about it. It's not poison.
It would either get used up by absorbing the water, or even just go through the cup. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, depends on the cup.
Well, there goes that plan.
It's it's dragon acid. The dragons that exuded it are immune to it.
Well, there goes that plan. Looks at Char.
Holly?
Looks like Pink was gonna kill you, Char.
No, I just didn't have any other person to look at. So, yeah, let's go with that one.
Holly.
Char will remember this.
Holly, now that we're here, I have a question. Could you maybe bless our weapons so they would be more effective in battling the undead?
The blessing would only work for a short time. It's best to hold on to that until the battle.
Okay.
Good idea for in the future.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll get going.
Yeah.
No reason to dilly-daddle.
Alright. Let's head out. I'm gonna start as well.
So all of you head back down through the tunnels.
Well, we might be getting a Tobias.
Gasp! There's a Tobias! Hello, Tobias.
No, we might be getting.
I know,
a
I see,
Tobias.
I see him.
Hmm.
But you make it down through the tunnels. You make it back through the secret entrance. The kobolds, like, as they open it from their side, look at you hesitantly for a moment, and then, like, nod and, kind of respectively. And one says, "We had some trouble down here. Some undead tried to flood the tunnels, but those soldiers really helped us out."
Good to know. Thank you.
Voice test. Quentin?
What? No, I said.
You said,
no.
which I assumed that you were about to ask something.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So, you guys are led back through the kobold tunnels. You can see the occasional kobold limping, and you hear a few moans and groans coming from the sleeping areas, from injured kobolds. But the general mood seems to be good. Whatever battle was fought, it seems like the kobolds won, seemingly with the aid of the three soldiers that came in here with you. In fact, you see all three of the soldiers passing you by in the tunnels and nodding as they, head up towards the entrance to the Pilgrim's Way.
I'm back.
And eventually, the group of you make it down to where your animals have been sheltered. Thankfully, they are no worse for wear, and your cart is still intact. The undead army outside did not damage it. You no longer see like bits and pieces of skeletons here and there, and the occasional body of a zombie, but you don't see anything moving around out there.
Okay, let's get the horses ready to go.
Yeah, let's get going.
Head out.
So, Pat Rhinestone can thank him for guarding the cart.
Ralthor has PTSD of carts.
You're not Ralthor, you're pink.
Ralthor somehow heard carts.
Any right?
And I would probably walk alongside the cart with Rhinestone and Lancelot and just keep an eye out.
Alright.
Glad be in the cart.
So,
Pink would also like to keep a lookout on Char.
Why?
What did Flower Boy ever do to you?
Tree.
You
thank
shady
you.
biz.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Then why would
I
you
just
do
like making him
that?
paranoid.
Alright. So, you guys are headed southwest along the road, away from the Silverwing Mountains. Heading back down the road. Let's see, what time of day was it? You guys first one in.
I don't know.
Alright. Yeah, that was not listed out on there. So, I'm guessing it is now, after all of that, sometime mid-afternoon. Roll perception check, whoever is in the lead of the cart.
Wouldn't that be me since I was
Yeah,
the main
that'd be
person
fair.
doing the cart?
Pink was was driving. Yeah.
No. The
I mean,
the person that isn't driving, the lookout.
Oh, okay.
That'd be Amanette then. She said she was doing that. 1 second. Sorry. Perception.
You said you were walking along, weren't you?
Yeah, she's along walk. Whoa, that's a 4. Yeah, she's walking alongside with
Question:
Yep.
the car.
does Amunet actually walk?
Yeah, she got legs.
Oh, okay, because in the picture, I mean, I know that you're not supposed to really go off the pictures, but it looks like that she's hovering.
Yeah,
So
she's like leaping and shooting her crossbows in the pictures.
Leaping into battle.
Yeah.
epic.
I think.
There's just
Hey, Tobias. Hey, Tobias.
Yeah.
Tobias!
You sneaky motherfucker!
We have a Tobias!
I'm Biams Marina was
The best thing about this is that on the phone you can't actually hear if anybody has actually joined or disconnected from Discord.
Yeah, I haven't heard that sound in a while either.
So for me, it literally was just a sneaky Tobias.
So how are you, Tobias?
Oh, as I said, just tired. I was just going to nod on the couch for a little bit, just have a little nap, and then 4 hours passed.
No worries.
You're here
It
now. You
happens.
didn't miss anything.
Didn't?
No, you did not.
I mean, Holly got angry at me, but that's about the extent of it.
She got as angry as someone like her gets angry. So it's like, it was
What-
much more than a
It was
nice
just a
glare.
loud discussion.
Like a bless
What are you
your
talking
heart
about?
glare.
What are you talking about? I gave cat food.
Oh, I got food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You now have Pink's dead rat.
Yep.
Sweet. Think it crispy.
Wispy.
Oh god. Now that statement worries me. Anyhow, we're driving. No one sees anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Brum brum, I'm in my mom's car.
Why were you on the lookout?
I mean, if no one is in the
Nobody
front-
else said that they were.
If no one else is in the
Flex was
front
always
seat,
keeping an eye, but I wasn't asked,
You
so
know-
I figured I wasn't given the chance.
you know what? Everyone is in the back seat. Clay's gonna sit in front. He doesn't want to sit with the plebs. He's of a higher status.
Isn't 83 usually next to Pink?
Yeah, 80,
Yes, he
80
would be.
to Pink.
Oh, that means he can do a perception check. Ooh.
So how many miles did we say that you guys could move per day? Was it 40 with the horses, or was it 20?
Nah, it's 500 because I will walk 500 miles and I will walk
That's not in a
500.
day.
I wrote that down, honestly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, no, say.
I'm
I'm
back
not
to
the
my
person to keep track of that. I'm
back
sorry.
to my player's handbook. Give me a sec.
I don't keep track of a lot. If I
Uh,
keep track of
it's like
something,
I tend to
eventually-
forget things, so it's not your fault.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Oh no, Tobias.
Yeah.
Hey, Grizz,
What?
at least you can say that you're human because humans forget things.
Was there any doubt?
A little.
Why?
You are the dungeon master after all.
Yes, and
You're secretly.
Sometimes,
celestial.
If
Oh, God.
you remember things like a lot, we could be in serious trouble. But if you forget things, sometimes it's a good thing for us. I mean, sometimes if you forget things, it just means that you're more human than you thought.
I think I had you guys moving at a much faster speed than I should have, determining how many miles there are between things.
Aha! See, I told you. Good for us.
Because I was looking at the fact that I think it only took you guys a day to get from Glamourpool to the edge of the edge of Exodor, and that if I'm actually reading my actual math right, isn't 20 miles. It's 40 miles, and I might have accidentally condensed the mileage on these things. Oh,
I'm
that's right.
kind of sort of back. Can I get a very brief rundown of what's going on?
Nothing there.
We're in a car.
And I'm trying to calculate something right now. So give me a minute.
Fine.
Trying to make distances because how many days did it take for you guys to get from the river up to the air temple? Do you guys remember?
Basically a day. It was a day each. A day to get to the river, a day.
I
get
remember us having
mountain.
to take a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a rest somewhere. I don't remember where, but we.
Okay, that's probably evening by now. Actually, as you're
Yeah.
leaving the Silver Ring Mountains.
That sounds right.
Okay, so I'm looking at this and going, all right. Actually, no, wait. Hold on. Okay, so I think by that establishment, you guys are moving at least 40 miles a day on horseback. And there we go. Yeah, no, it is midday. Never mind. It's midday. I saw what's going on. I saw what my calculations were doing. Never mind. I see it now. So you're moving at an average of 40 miles per day. These might be magical horses. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how fast they're supposed to be moving, but they've already established how many miles you've moved in a day with these horses and Rhinestone. I'm going to keep that calculation. And that's how long you've moved. So let's see. You can move that many. You have 20 miles from there, 20 miles there. You make it to camp. Do you guys have enough rations? Or are you going to try to hunt? Kurt, that's on you.
We do have bear meat.
Can I
You
hunt?
have bear meat.
Bear meat.
Hey Kurt, you want to go hunting?
I am no.
I remember Clay buying a whole bunch of rations because he didn't trust Kurt's food. So
We also have a fair amount of bear meat.
Yeah.
Yes, but has it spoiled?
She likes Kurt's cooking, so.
Do we have a bag of colding?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Has it spoiled?
No, it wouldn't have spoiled that quickly.
Awesome.
There's a lot of fun stuff in the bag of colding, actually.
So if we need to stop and eat food, I think it would be a mix of bear meat
And resting your your horses and your quickly moving ankylosaur.
Mm.
Because it's keeping up with the horses, so then I said 40 miles per day. So that means that ankylosaur is moving really fast. Anyway, you stop. You're having bear meat. Make a little fire. You start cooking over it. Survival check at advantage, please, Kurt.
Survival check at advantage. Wow.
It's slightly charred, but quite still edible. Seems like you got the seasonings a bit off, but you know, it's not horrible.
I know. Really, it's over a campfire. It's supposed to be.
Crispy. Yeah, I'm back on my laptop now.
Yay!
I'm back on my. So I might be a little bit less quiet or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I need to turn you up again.
Yeah, I need to turn you
Yeah,
down.
now I've got to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were super loud on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we have to turn you back up because now you're back normal.
I mean,
On your
at
phone,
least
it
it's
sounded
better
like you
than
were shouting.
a couple of days ago
He'll
or
never be
something.
normal.
Hmm.
Nobody in this group should ever be normal. You'd
Normal
be boring
for
if you were
you,
normal.
Chris.
I was making a joke.
If somebody was to play D&D normal, it just wouldn't be fun.
It wouldn't be D&D.
Precisely.
Anyway,
Because D&D is all about sci-fi. Wow, I mean, you really got a 4 on that perception. We're gonna die. Ooh, stew. What kind of stew is it?
Bear
Bear stew?
stew.
Best you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's only okay.
kind of-
He rolled a 12.
I actually
But it's
wouldn't
bearable.
Oh, more tiny ration. I'm not eating this. No, no, I don't. I don't trust the hygiene of this man. I'm eating rations.
I'm afraid he's gonna start the next plague.
Who knows
It's
what he's
not a
gonna
bat
start? Who knows?
No.
Maybe the thing is hiding in his beard. I don't want to find out.
No, but he's a ranger, and there is a druid in the party. One of them could do. One of them could possibly become a bat. At least the
Dude,
druid could.
I just remembered.
One more level and I
Ralph
become,
still has a
and
bat.
I can become a bat.
Ralph has a bat.
Yes, he does.
The bat could be helping out, picking out shelves and shit.
I also have a crow that I might be able to turn into a bat.
Well, your
Aw.
crow is currently back in the Feywild. It got
I
nuked by
know,
the fireball.
Yep, I need it. I need to get the materials so I can actually get it
I
back.
thought you picked up some incense at the last stop.
I tried, but you said it wasn't the type of incense I need.
Yeah. That
I rolled,
I made a
but it was
roll.
not
We
good
made a
enough.
roll, and yeah, unfortunately, it was not the right.
Cleo's gonna summon Sam and is gonna pet the ferrets.
Oh, cute.
What
Don't touch it.
what does the ferret look like?
The ferret at this point is a ferret, but his fur pattern is like a more spotted pattern at the moment.
Okay.
That's the last pattern I wanted to sample. You know?
Cute little ferret.
Is
Neck
there any
noodle.
songs about ferrets?
What'd you say?
Is there even any songs about ferrets?
I mean, there probably are. If they're like good songs, it's something different though.
The lemonade stand. The ferret walked up to the lemonade stand. I don't know.
Sounds like it's gonna be a dirty joke.
There is a ferret song, but it looks horrible. 11 years ago. Oh my god.
So what else do you guys do on this particular evening?
I'm sewing.
Just keeps an eye out. Honestly, that's all Lancelot does.
Let's let you roll perception check then.
Let's see. Not his strong suit.
I'll go ahead and roll perception as well.
Oh god.
Amanette's gonna pull out her alchemy kit and do some tests.
What did she wish to run tests on?
She has a couple of gibbering mouther sample.
All right.
Yeah, so
Child wants to be on the lookout too.
Kurt is going to see.
I'm trying to change the room of my spouse. Sorry.
Pink is teaching more words to 83,
All right.
like he always is. Because I want 83.
So,
to be-
run. Get your alchemy kit and intelligence, please.
Kurt is going to sit next to Aminette while she does the experiment of just observing.
Pink
Now
is
I'm
looking
conflicted
at
because I want to help, but I also want to help Lancelot.
she hasn't done some tests in a while, so she's gonna. Oh, hello!
Ooh.
She was itching.
Nice.
She found out a way to use it in
Natural
cooking.
20.
Yes.
You discovered that the substance that you have, derived from a gland that you found in the gibbering mouther, which basically some kind of spittle, as it turns out. It looked at first like blood, possibly, or maybe something else. But considering how many mouths this has and what you were sticking into, a spit gland is just as easy. You discover that this chemical, it formed into a little glob, but you can throw it, and it'll explode into a blinding flash of light that can blind things for 6 seconds. And you have let's see, roll a 1d4.
Will do.
The question. I mean, it's not my, you know, potion or whatever, but could it be dropped?
Yeah, it could be dropped on something.
Oh,
You
perfect trap.
I mean,
Oh my
you've managed
god.
to stabilize 4 samples that will allow you to do this, and make it basically act like the spit of a gibbering mouther.
Kurt is like sitting just silently in awe at how efficient she is at like not wasting anything.
Yeah, she's just like.
There you go.
See-
That's basically what it
Oh.
does.
Thank you. I will copy that and put that in her notes. Yeah, she's. If Kurt's right there looking, you can see like a smile across her face. Well, this is
At
interesting.
the end of the mother's turn.
Right.
So
What is it?
I picked up some pieces of that gibbering mouther we ran into in an Underdark, and I've been holding on to it. Well,
Right.
apparently the samples that I grabbed were like a saliva gland.
Oh.
I added some heat and discovered that this you could throw it at somebody and blind them. It's actually really awesome. And she's kind of like holding up the like little like beaker thing that she has and kind of swirling it around. Do you want one? I mean,
Well,
you've been cooking this entire time. I feel like I should pay it back. And she'll hand you one of the. She'll like take her like beaker that she has and like she'll pour it into one of the vials and cork it off and hand it to you.
yeah, you know what? That sounds useful.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we call these things?
Quick question. Galadriel, what were you doing?
What was that?
What
Sorry,
were
you're
you
kinda
doing?
quiet
You were
through
doing
mobile.
Yeah, you were doing something. I couldn't hear what it was.
I was offering to assist you and also look around and do a perception check, but I can't roll. Because I'm wireless.
Oh, you want a perception check done?
If I could,
All right.
just being on the lookout with Fluffy. Do I need to? Hearing him.
This is as long as I can get.
You're fine. I might have you maxed out. Shit. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Caladriel, did you get everything that you needed?
Yeah,
in
you
those
I rolled a 5 on you. You
Okay, I don't see Jack.
yeah.
Cal?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, cool.
I'll just going back over him. I might ask for a screenshot of a spell here or there just to ask like, what the ranges are.
Yeah.
To make sure I do them right, but
Just let me know.
apparently they're gonna have to completely rerun the cable coming to our house, so I may not actually be able to get on the computer at all.
Oh no.
But my internet's gonna be great afterwards.
One
So no complaint.
hopes.
Yeah.
Could I roll a
Seconds that
performance?
you're willing to make.
Could I do a performance check?
For what?
I said Pink plays the flute.
Oh
Okay.
yes, if that's the case, please roll a performance check.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm blind. There it is. I clicked it.
Yeah, it's lagging
There
right
it
now.
is.
Ooh. He plays a very very nice flute.
Huzzah! Again. This time it's the Song of the Woods. Ha ha ha.
You're not anywhere near the woods at the moment, though. You're on a road. And there's grassland all
No one
around.
knows that. No one knows that.
All right.
We're not anywhere near an ancient village, are we?
No.
Oh, so we did not take our horse to the old town road.
No.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, I had to. Please continue.
All right. Next day. Who is running the perception today? Aminette again?
Char will.
Can I?
Char will
Can
most certainly do the perception. Char's gonna definitely be on lookout because goddamn you people have been rolling these 2 for 1 perception.
Wait, 83 didn't do a perception check?
83 doesn't know how to communicate properly to you.
Then why have I been
There we
teaching
go.
it?
That's still a 6, but you know.
So far, it can understand you bits of the time, but it's still having difficulty communicating back.
God damn it.
Yeah, Char keeps a watch as the scenery moves past during the day, but he sees nothing out of the ordinary, nothing too close to the roads. No one seems to be coming this way right now.
I don't like how you said anywhere near the road.
Well, there's like, distant grasslands, and occasionally there's movement far off that seems to be heading away, but, nothing, close enough to be threatening the road, nothing close enough to be, shot without, shot with an arrow without stopping the cart first, which...
Okay. Thank you for easing my mind.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, that was a long rest just now?
Yeah, so everyone's had a long rest.
Oh,
Cool. And I have, just to make sure, in combat, I have 9 of those healing lights.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, we're level 8, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Just shows that, yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm trying to keep track of as many resources as I can in my head, so I don't have to keep asking you guys shit.
Okay.
That moment when you had a long rest, you could look at what you gain back, and it's like, well, I didn't lose any health fighting that dragon, Flame Skulls, and what?
And then some of us went
you
down.
You had a short rest. You guys got a short rest, and I healed you up. So you guys also get back half your hit dice. Was it half total hit dice?
Yeah.
Half total hit dice. So you should be full up with your hit dice again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that you said that was a long rest or short rest just now?
Earlier, I was telling Tobias, who wasn't here for our short rest, that's why he was already healed up, and why his hit dice counter was down.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Yeah, because I thought I got hit
Sorry.
by a fireball or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough battle. I mean, it was a tough 2-pronged battle there. It would have been so much worse if you guys had needed to battle a Planetar as well. But you passed the tests. So.
So,
No, we passed the test. No. I think we argued with it and won the argument.
There was at one point, yes, that you actually got into a slight argument and had to persuade it that you meant this. And thankfully you survived that part. No, but you had 5 questions. And you managed to get the correct rolls for answers, or remembered what you were told entering into the cave. So it was pretty cool.
And we did not die.
Yes, I was very proud of all of you.
Alright, this time.
Next.
Oh, Bryn. Think it's so highly of us. Wait, did you actually think that we were going to die? How dare you, Grizz?
The realization.
Well, we are a D&D party, and it was 5 riddles in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are D&D parties known for doing riddles and puzzles well?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
Depends on the
No.
party.
No, that's why I
Yeah.
was so happy with you guys managing to get all 5 of them. I mean, and figure out ways of getting the answers when you didn't know them offhand because you weren't either told originally or you couldn't figure them out exactly. So it's like, that was great. You managed to get it all, so I was so
I mean,
happy.
if we had to fight the Planetor, the end boss might have gone differently.
Exactly.
Fine.
Yeah, because then it would have been potentially 3 battles instead of 2.
While they're walking along, can like Amunet just like look for anything to like forage to help Kurt out with the meals?
Sure, survival.
Sweet. Is that working? Is it working?
Might be lagging.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
Yeah,
I just hope
it's lagging.
that we finally get a combat where I basically don't have to open with a healing spell and half of my healing lights.
Ignore the
It's
second
been useful though.
one and the third. I clicked it a bunch of times. Sorry. Sorry.
That's okay. It was
There might
basically
have been a fourth one.
All of the high rolls.
the same roll every time. Well,
We've
anyway,
got our long rest, right?
yes.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Let's see. You find some edible roots, edible tubers, kind of along the ground, a few edible flowers, and a few herbs,
Roots.
Cool.
and a couple of edible mushrooms. Oh, and 1 plump rat.
Hey.
Hey! Hey! Can I? Hello? Hey! Excuse me, rat? Hello?
Are you trying to talk to dinner?
No! No, I'm trying to
Trying to get a replacement rat.
I'll call it ZD the second.
Ooh, we could put it in a ZD.
Mm.
I think Kurt ate the rat yesterday.
Did you not know that ZD is actually a food type?
Did Kurt sneak the rat into the stew?
Maybe.
Wait, no,
Maybe.
wouldn't it be a new rat? No, this is a new rat.
Yeah.
Talking about the new rat. Wait, what?
You ate your old rat yesterday.
Give him the old one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the new rat. Can I have the new rat? And teach it
Can I
to my friend?
And it's currently holding it by its tail and it's thrashing around.
Pig kind of just puts his hands underneath the rat like this, please.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
How good is your begging?
Mm-hmm.
I beg on my
Oh!
knees.
She kind of like looks at you. She's in. Okay, fine. Here. Drops the rat
Pink,
in his hand.
roll animal handling.
Oh,
It's just
I'm
gonna run
proficient.
away.
Oh.
I'm proficient in it though. I have a tick next to it apparently, so I should be good at it. Right?
You should.
Mhm. You
You
should.
said the dice will
In
agree with you.
theory.
If it ever loads.
Results may vary.
Nat
Natural
20!
20.
ZD the second.
So, the
The
terrified little plump rat, kind of like a grayish brown thing. You know, as soon as it gets into your hands and it's, it looks like it was about to bite your palm to get away, looks up into your eyes, and everything, all of a sudden it becomes very calm. And just kind of lays its, lays down in your palms to accept your warmth.
Yeah. I put it in my hood.
It
Oh,
it
man.
settles in there.
And like gives a chuckle and we'll walk over to. She'll walk over to the back of the cart and she'll give Kurt what she found.
I mean, of course, Pink is saying thank you to Amunet,
You're welcome.
instead of giving to, the beast. I mean, the cook. Hey,
what
I'm
did
at the
you pick
front.
up?
You're at the back. So,
It was roots and other
Yes. Roots, some tubers, edible
Tubers?
flowers, and fresh herbs.
So you have like several potatoes, a radish, a few
Potatoes.
leeks.
Samwise.
few leeks, some parsley, little,
Taters!
a little bit of thought of thyme.
Well, so I'm just gonna write it down as foraged goods. So
Yeah.
it's
I
like
can keep
what-
it in the bag of clothing if you want, Kurt. I just wanted to show you what I have.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think the roots need to be in the clothing, though.
No.
No,
Okay. She'll pull them out and give it to you.
I'll take the roots.
There was a rat too.
Well, I've had my fill of rat. Besides, like other people have pointed out, we all already still have more bear meat. Like, I didn't use all of it last night.
wipes away sweat.
Apparently, yeah. I gave it to Pink. He kind of got excited when he saw it.
Well, that just means that I'll probably have another dead rat in the future.
I mean,
Chuckles at Kurt.
I am going to learn magic, and I am going to put a fire protection spell on this cunt.
Oh god, that is
Seven
like the
rats-
best
seven
reason to learn
rats
magic I've
in.
ever heard.
Just
Especially for my pets.
so what you're telling me is he's John Wick, but for rats.
Well, the
Yes.
rat's gonna die eventually. We all know this.
No.
Exactly. This is why he's the John Wick of rats.
It's fate.
We seriously need, like a Tumblr or Twitter thing just for these quotes. It's real time. So as GM, I can't do that and stream handle DMing at the same time.
What, the
Just-
quotes that we come up with? The John
Yeah.
Wick of rats?
Oh no!
Quote
The putting the fire protection spell. That's the random saying in there.
Ah.
Although the general of rats, that's fine too. It's like out of character. That's an out of character mention.
Pink now has a reason to learn magic.
Yes.
So what are we doing again? Just wondering. Like,
We're on the road. Heading
Mhm.
southwest.
yeah,
Again.
We're heading to
okay.
Yeah.
Those are good meetings.
Ironically, your Sunday game is called On the Road, and rarely gets on the road. You've been on the road a lot in this game. Sometimes that road is in the Underdark, but it's still a road.
Sometimes that
Are you
road
sure?
isn't even a road.
Oh
I mean-
God! Please don't tell me that I'm in the meadows, going the wrong way.
I mean, we're looking for the place where we meet Megan and such.
Yeah, and Holly is giving you directions. She just says head west once you get to the once you get past the river, and then continue west once you get to the fork. But that'll be days from now.
Oh God!
I'm just gonna be casting my fake item spell
Alright.
on my items every day. At the end of the day, to make all of them seem like mundane items.
So, what kind of who's gonna be taking the watch for that time?
I will. I have a plus 10 to perception after all.
All right.
Well, you don't trust Sir Lancelot with his +2.
Exactly.
We're eating more bear stew today.
Nom nom nom.
More wrestling
Hey,
for play.
7.
A better roll than I usually get.
It's one more than your last one, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you ever rolled above a 10 on the dice?
And
I hardly roll above a 10.
and if I could, Grizz, I would like to try to use some more of my ingredients and and try to make a healing potion or two.
Alright.
Yep.
So we're gonna go with alchemy on that one. So yeah, you
And
set
Pink
up.
may once again notice during watches I do not sleep. I just spend all day, all
Kurt,
night brewing.
you'd still have bear meat for a while. You killed 2 bears. One of them was pretty big, and you harvested a bunch from it. You have plenty of bear meat.
Yeah, it's just that I was looking at the party and we're 10 people.
Even so, you've got enough bear meat to at least last you a full week, if not longer.
Oh shit.
Bears are
Oh.
hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I remember this
I
from
used to
from my playing the Oregon Trail days.
Oh my god, I love Oregon Trail.
Alright. I'll keep in mind how. I'm just gonna change the number on the.
Ooh.
Let's see here. You end up with. Oh, I didn't put that stuff in there. Let's see. So, where is your healing potions listing? I am not seeing your healing potion on
Potion
there.
materials.
No, I know. I saw that. I already used your alchemy kit. No, I was trying to see if you already had a potion of healing in your in your thing, and you don't.
I have a potion of greater healing,
Yeah,
but
I saw
I
that.
gave a normal potion of healing to Lancelot, which he had to use, and I gave the weaker one to Shuttle, which she ended.
Popped you right back up.
And
Yep.
Kurt has a
Mhm.
greater healing potion and a healing
Yeah.
potion.
So you now have a You now have a standard potion of healing.
Yay! Thank you.
Mhm. All right. Next day. Next day, you start heading back towards that river. Oops, that means one more day over here to account for. All right. So you make it down past the river. Who's rolling for encounters? Sorry, who's rolling for perceptions? Sorry, brain.
Kurt, does this count as a forest?
No, this is grassland.
Grassland. Alright, well, he will roll. I believe I clicked.
That's
I see a 10.
Mm-hmm.
That was something I didn't click. No, I should click now.
Somebody roll me a 1d2, please.
On it.
I would if I could.
It'll be there soon.
Okay.
2.
So Kurt, you're kind of like looking around, looking out. Let's see here. One second.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to see the stats on something. Okay, so yeah,
No.
Kurt, you don't see the thing that's swooping down from the sky directly at you, probably going after the scent of your beard. But Char, you spot the movement out of the corner of your eye with your passive perception. You look up just as a giant vulture descends upon Kurt, with another one swooping in right behind it.
Alright,
Worst
well,
don't look up.
I can see it, so how about we ground the vulture? Oh, after all.
So,
on,
you
I'm
so the two people that get the instant attack would be Char and the Vulture. They get the first 2, and then everyone else gets to roll first. You two get the surprise round. So Char roll, and I have to roll for the Vulture.
Yep, you just gotta wait. There we go. Come on, I want to be faster than the vulture so I can ground it. Yes! Because I've changed my spells around because we
Alright.
dealt with flying
So,
things before.
Char, you see this vulture that's descending. No,
And I'll cast that on the vulture
Didn't
descending
mean to
down
hit
on
that button. Sorry.
that's okay. So you cast what?
I cast Earthbind on the vulture descending on Kurt.
What's the DC?
Oh, why doesn't it show DC? It's 15.
It saved.
I tried.
So yeah, the vulture attempts to grab to grab Kurt with its talons. It is going to make a talon slashing attack. If it
That's
succeeds, it's also going to attempt to grapple him instead of making a second attack. So grapple is strength based. Kurt, you feel something slash and grip right into your shoulder, causing 10 points of damage. It's gripping into you. Roll strength to attempt to break loose.
Strength save or strength?
Strength saving throw. Ooh. So it finds that it can't lift you. It has to release you from its talon hold.
It's just
It's too dense.
Yeah. So the other vulture, seeing that,
at Wolf's center of gravity is beneath the ground.
and will attempt a beak and a talon strike against Char.
Oh boy.
Oh, and these guys have pack tactics, by the way.
Of course it does. I'm gonna get Holly on the board.
If someone could roll it initiative for me when it comes
Yeah, I will.
time.
Missed.
So everybody ahead of this is now alerted to the presence of the vultures, with potentially screaming dwarf and the shriek of the vulture.
Is there beeping involved?
Ow. That's not points of damage. That hurts.
Let's see, Caladriel. Where's Caladriel? Oh, there's Caladriel. And I have to roll for Ghost Drop. 1 second.
Oh,
Damn
Clay.
them and their packed tactics.
Did you roll for Cage already?
No. All the other NPCs are, whoever's controlling them. But Ghost Drop's mine.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna roll for Cage then.
Alright. So Clay goes first. And
Clay
yeah, unlike the
is-
pictures, there's nobody on the backs of these things. These guys are all alone.
Kage isn't on there yet.
Oh, Kage's not on there yet? Okay.
I was working on it.
Alright,
I think
cool.
he is now.
Yes.
Yeah, Kage is first.
So Kage goes first.
Can he go up here?
No, there's
Or
somebody
can he like jump off the side?
jumps off the side. Roll athletics because the cart is still moving.
Wait, that's the wrong sheet. Wouldn't Slowfall help with that if I jump
No,
high enough?
no.
Okay.
We're trying to see if you if the
Okay.
and
I accidentally
she
rolled
should have full health, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
because he got the long rest.
And full key points.
Yep. And he lands perfectly, even though the cart is moving, and can make it back to the vultures in one swift move.
He's gonna jump off the cart and then run and jump kick this vulture in the face,
Yeah,
if
the
that's
one-
possible.
Yeah, the one that struck. It lowered its beak so that it could strike Char. So yeah, go for the attack.
He's gonna hit it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3,
Hold on.
4.
Hold on.
Sorry. I presume it's probably still alive.
Nope.
Hold on. No, wait. Please, stop.
After
Please,
after
no.
the third hit, it's dead. Its body just drops to the ground.
And the rider?
There's no rider. That's what I said.
There's no
Unlike
rider.
I said, unlike the
Oh,
picture,
yeah.
there's no rider on these things. They're just by themselves.
Here.
They looked down. They saw the dwarf. They smelled the dwarf. They decided he was dinner and went flying at him.
Yeah, then he's gonna run up here and do the 4th hit on this guy.
All right.
Little did they know that they were actually dinner.
Kurt's beard
Oh,
is
how the turntables.
Kurt's beard is essentially a lure at this point.
Man.
Clay.
Oh my god, he's bringing food to him.
Clay's gonna take out the dagger and just chuck it at the bird.
I mean, his beard basically smells like a rotting corpse, so that it's enough to confuse
I forgot
vultures. Yeah, where's your sneak attack? Yep, it's the second one's dead. all that initiative.
Okay, can you pick up my dagger? He's like, sure.
Can you pick up my
Runs all the way. He runs all the way over here because the cart is moving.
I
Puts the
imagine that
dog-
Pink
runs
stops
Pink's
the
not
cart.
moving. No, Pink's not stopping. He's not stopping.
Okay, then the corpses are still laying there.
I mean, can we stop? I would like some materials.
Okay, we stop.
So you have
I
feathers,
wanted
you
to
have
make
beaks, you have talons, and you have plenty of potential vulture meat. But so
I
there
have
are
talons.
there are
What?
2 corpses. Each of you can pick a corpse and work on your survival to see what type of materials you can get from them.
Okay. Do I have something that can help me spell wise? I don't. I'll just get it. Wait.
Almanac walks
Okay.
around.
That will help.
Oh man. She kind of puts away her crossbow.
I tried to do one of them.
And you,
Emphasis on try.
yeah, you completely destroy the talon you're attempting to harvest.
What are you doing, Clay?
Why are you not using it?
This is not my expertise, okay? I'm trying to get some materials for, clothes.
I see that the
Can you
keyword
help?
there is
Shut up, forest boy.
Oh,
Yeah, forest boy. I mean, what?
Or I'm gonna trim your bush.
You want to rephrase that? You want to rephrase it?
I meant his luscious locks. Just to be clear.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
cut out some meat.
Almanac will do the same.
Are you guys working together? One of you can roll survival at advantage.
Yeah, Almanac will assist Kurt. Go for it.
Meat.
Nice.
So you managed to harvest enough meat for all of you for the evening. All 10 people in your party.
I imagine it's going to be drumsticks and
Drumsticks, thighs, breasts,
yeah.
part of the wing meat.
Almanac will give Kurt some of the fresh herbs that she got for tonight.
Alright. It'll do. It'll do.
Kage just kind of leans back next to Holly and watching Kurt and chuckles a bit. Hey, they were gonna make you dinner, and now you're making them dinner.
I'm making you dinner.
Kage just lifts a brow. Well, in terms of me eating it, yes. Not in terms
Yeah.
of me being eaten.
I know. I can't hear you done with a joke. It was funny. I promise.
Your Grisdrop just giggling a bit.
A dwarf would have laughed.
I'm not a dwarf.
Yeah, I know.
It's 'cause you didn't laugh. That's why you're not a dwarf. And you're taller.
I'm not a dwarf either, but I laughed.
You giggled.
It's kind of a laugh.
Sure. But it's not. It doesn't have the bellow.
You do bellow.
So anybody going to attempt to assist Clay with the rest of the body he's working on?
Amanette will help Clay
All right.
because she has a feeling she knows what this is. Do I get advantage because Clay is helping, or does he not know what?
I
Uh,
thought
Clay
I
will-
thought you were helping Clay, so that Clay gets advantage because you're helping.
No. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be helping her by telling which parts I want.
Okay,
That's my
then
help
you can
action.
roll an advantage. Then
So
I mean,
you're a supervisor.
Yeah,
I'm
micromanaging. Got it.
you're not
yeah,
my
I'm like
supervisor.
micromanaging the hell out of you. I'm sorry. I mean, Clay isn't,
Ooh.
but I am.
So you managed to get whole clumps of feathers still together on a bit of a hide. Um, you get the beak. You get the second talon, which is still, still good. The first one, Clay accidentally ripped it apart. Uh, so you basically have a lot of feathers and a
And
beak.
she'll hand it all over to Clay. Here you go.
Thanks.
How about next time you just let me and Kurt take care of it?
Hey, I'm capable. I'm
No,
not used to this kind of animal.
You done
You're
proper fuck
capable.
that foot.
Look, normally I buy these kinds of things, okay?
Okay, then let people that
Look,
are familiar
Clay.
with it.
It's already obvious you
Clay,
got off on the wrong foot. Let's move on.
I'm gonna get back in the car angry. I'm gonna
Um,
be petting my ferrets furiously.
Amanette's gonna, walk back over where she was like walking alongside Lancelot, but as she passes the back of the cart, she's just going to. Is Char like facing, like backwards, or is his back to the end of the cart? Like, is he?
He's
Which way is he
facing.
turned?
He's facing the back of the cart at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, then she'll walk by and just give him a tap on the knee, and just kind of a nod, and then keep.
Okay, that's cryptic. Sure. No idea what the number's for, but sure.
Here, let's take a 5-minute break because I'm thirsty and need water.
Yeah, I need to make a sandwich.
We're in my town. Sorry, while you guys were fighting things and I knew that I wasn't gonna get any turn, I just booted up Animal Crossing.
Hey.
And I realized that I ended up getting KK, which is a really favorite Animal Crossing character to me in my town. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's my first Animal Crossing game, so I had no idea who anyone was.
I like KK Slater. He's basically a clothesless dog that plays music.
Yeah. He's currently in my town square, being clothless. We have called the authorities.
It's good. It's good. It's cool. I just got him today, and the museum has been upgraded. Ow. Okay, what the hell was that? Mm. Hmm.
Hmm. I've been on Animal Crossing for a bit now, and I realized that building bridges diagonally means that you can't paint the roads perfectly under them.
Not just yet.
Yeah, and because of that, I am considering removing 3 fully built bridges just so that I can have the roads connect correctly.
Hmm.
So I will lose around 400,000 bells.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. At the moment, I'm building inclines. I'm finished connecting all of my bridges to my to all the islands that I've got.
What are you guys talking about?
Animal Crossing.
You can do more than just repairs in Animal Crossing now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
Do bridges and inclines and shit.
mm,
So that means you don't have to use your ladder to get up higher.
That's cool.
Haha. I now have an army of garden gnomes. Mwahaha. I need help. Oh, it's Turnip Lady. I forgot, it's Sunday.
What do you mean you need help? Just call in reinforcements.
Turnip. Oh, in the game. Okay.
Yeah, Turnip Lady.
I
You know
have,
what Turnip Lady does, right?
I have
Doing
not,
something to do with donuts.
I have
She-
not
Kind of.
made a profit on the turnips.
You buy
in 2
turnips,
weeks.
just like the name implies, and then you can sell them throughout the week, but not on
Yeah.
the day that she's there.
Nope.
And prices can
Yeah.
vary wildly from day to day throughout the week for turnips.
Mm.
I'm gonna have a garden
And
gnome.
sometimes you can turn up with a profit,
Yes, sometimes.
but I don't. I think I've lost approximately 300,000 doing it.
I will say, when you can turn up just a slight profit, I'd say it's rad-ish.
Turn up the bass.
Ooh, there's actually pickup times available for Thursday. Excellent. I will buy all this stuff now.
I'll put one here.
I don't have to worry about tipping on delivery.
I'm gonna have garden gnomes like everywhere in my fucking town.
Isn't there supposed to be a sloth around selling bushes?
Yeah, that's only once a day, and it comes around here and there.
I haven't seen him yet.
Only on the day that the actual day that it started, he shows up. And on the last day, I think he shows up as well. I'm not fully sure how it works.
Yay!
Well, fuck.
I don't actually know how it works, so don't take my word for it. I could be wrong.
It's just that if they say like, oh yeah, he's only there in the beginning of the day, I'm like, oh great, I'm at work.
No, I mean like the beginning day for the event.
Yeah, but that's basically the same thing as well. If he's only there one day and then at the end of another day, it's like, I won't be able to play.
Yeah, it's kind of a sucky thing when you have a job and you can't play games.
Well, especially
I know,
games that are hooked to real time in a manner.
I mean, you can do time travel if you really wanted to, but
Nah, fuck that.
yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't
I
have
wouldn't.
Mr. Rossetti threatening to delete your save.
Yeah, that's a mole from previous games, right?
Yes.
Ah.
Basically, if you turn off your game without saving, he'll pop up and be like, "Oi, you little shit."
Oops, I just
I
forgot
know what you did.
what day that was on there. I have to edit my order.
Oh no, what day was it?
No, I just remember that's the busiest day. That's the busiest day. I'm going to have to to update that. Oh, it's cancel order.
What are you talking about, Grizz? Is it still Animal Crossing or something else related?
I don't know Animal Crossing. No, I was trying to oops, cancel. Ah. Hold on.
Don't you just love it when you're hitting the rocks and the iron ingots and the stones?
No, I just remember that I can't leave at 5:30. You know, before 5 on Thursday. Most likely, my house because to make a pickup because it is the busiest day of my work year. I forgot that it was the 30th. That's always our big time. So I needed to put together different pickup time. which means I'm gonna take a long lunch, I think. Go out and pick it up then, or later in the evening.
So apparently they didn't have to relay the cable. There was just extra crap on the line that didn't need to be there. Oh, hopefully my internet will be up in a moment.
Yay! That's a good thing, right?
What
Right?
kind of speeds are you getting upgraded to?
Triple digits, he said.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we pay for like 200 megabytes,
Ah,
but we were only getting like 7 or 8.
and why are you paying that much?
What's that?
Then why are you paying for 200 if you can't get it?
Because the signal was jacked up.
Why? How?
Because there was extra shit on the line that didn't need to be.
What the fuck? I would
That was what they
allow
were
that.
here for.
What the fuck? How long is this
Exactly.
been going on? I would ask for my money back. I'm a little bit pissy because we got fiber out in the town where I live, but none of the tenants or people that own the apartments have decided to hook it up to the apartments. So I know there's fiber out there, but I can't have it.
Ooh, that's a big fish. Sorry. Nope, that's a Neil. Let's catch it anyway.
I'm sorry,
I've been playing this way too much.
did you just mistake a person for a big fish?
No, no, no. I saw a shadow in the water. And I was like, wait, that's a huge fish. And then when I got close, I was like, oh, wait, no, never mind, that's Neil. The slithery eel. Ow. I don't have the coronavirus.
This is
I need more gnomes.
How much is a gnome?
I think they were like 2,000 bells. Or something like that. 2,000.
You know what they say, no money, no problems.
Ha 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 ha, get out.
I feel like you want people to, like, tell you to fuck off when you do a pun.
What was that?
I feel like you want people to tell you to fuck off when you do a pun. I feel like you seem to
No,
get people to
what
promise.
gets me is when people laugh, but
Yeah.
still tell me to fuck off. Like, you laughed at it, but you still hate me? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
It's not that I hate you, it's like, it's always constant, like, god damn it! Can you go one day? Oh, did he leave? Was that him leaving?
No.
that
Yes, it was him.
somebody.
He literally did left when we told him to
I'm
fuck.
back, bitches.
Oh boy.
As I was saying, can you go one without
what?
making a pun? Can
Can
you
I go
go
what?
one day? Hmm,
Can I go a
Okay.
day without making
Yeah.
a pun?
That would
Yep.
no, that's too harsh. That would be a punishment.
Oh my god, you two. Get a root.
Is everyone back yet?
What can I say? Jokes are my weapon.
I don't think
Oh,
Shuttle
God.
is.
Yeah, I don't think Shuttle. Is Quentin? No.
Alright.
So
So I had to
think we're
cancel
waiting
my original order and then immediately place a brand new order after I realized the timing of the order. So
Hey guys, I'm back.
Okay, now we're waiting on Shuttle.
I am making a pickup on Thursday.
So that what you're saying, Gris, is that everything is back to order.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that that my card only got charged the once instead of getting charged the twice, because I just got a confirmation order on both. Actually, more to the point, I don't want to have the double order on that. I mean, because while most of the stuff I could use extra of at least the 3 pounds of ground meat, I don't think I could make use of all of that right away. But then again,
Liz.
maybe I could. What?
Because you know that he made a pun about ordering things, right?
By accident, and my brain is not catching up with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he made a pun about ordering.
Yeah, probably. I said, my brain is not catching up with it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll just have
Yeah,
to take
English is so easy to make puns with. We have so
It
many, we have so many overlapping words.
It's good. English best language. Even though that I can't speak it half the time. Welcome back.
You wanna know? You wanna know how you can tell English is fucked up? There are
no.
words where they are their own opposite. The word left means both to go and to stay. I left. I'm the only one left.
Oh, don't worry. It
go
also
left.
means to tell. Ha ha ha.
Yes, it has 3 different meanings right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Where the meaning is based on usage.
Yep. And then there's also the fact
Makes
that
me think of Japanese writing right off the bat. Go ahead.
I need to find a sentence like that shows how fucked our language is. Go ahead.
One of those, like, oh yeah,
Thanks.
the English teacher can't explain it.
All right, so it's I before E, except when your foreign neighbor Keith receives 8 counterfeit beige slaves from Vice decaffeinated weightlifters.
I remember that one.
What the hell are you talking about?
I before E, except after C, except when your foreign neighbor Keith receives 8 counterfeit beige slaves from Vice decaffeinated weightlifters.
Because all of
Weird.
all of those are EI instead of IE.
Foreign neighbor.
I'm putting that to Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah.
My brain.
Yeah, it's like I before E except after C, yet there's tons and tons of examples of the contradiction
Mhm.
to that exact rule.
How we cut, for example, how we cut our food with a knife.
Mhm. Silent letters.
Mm-hmm.
Pterodactyl.
Every language has that.
Stop.
Just be
You're
glad
making
it.
my brain
Just
dirty.
be glad you're not in a region where you're not in a region where pterodactyls are a thing. A pterodactyl would have carried Kurt off.
True.
The vulture tried, but Kurt was too dense.
When I hear
And now the vulture is dinner.
Swedish tongue twister.
No.
Yes. I want to hear your natural language.
What's that?
7 sjösjuka med... Sorry. 7 sjösjuka med sjömän skötte sig 7 sköna sjuksköterskor sjunkade skeppet i Shanghai.
Holy crap!
English? Can you
All
translate?
That does sound like a huge tongue twister to me.
Is it possible to translate that?
7 sick seamen being taken care of by 7 lovely nurses on the sinking ship in Shanghai.
Yeah, that's not.
still in English.
It's still not as much of a tongue twister as she sells by the seashore. I
Betty
can't
bought
do
a
it
bit of
either.
butter, but the butter was too better. Wait, hold on. Betty bought some bitter butter, but the butter was too bitter, so Betty bought some other butter to make the bitter better. Huzzah!
Oh my god!
I love that one. I actually
Very
learned that
say
one as a
one
kid,
or
and I
two
can
words
still do it.
sometimes. I can barely
Betty
English.
bought a bit of butter, but the butter was too bitter, so Betty bought some other butter to make the bitter better. I mean, it's
batter,
just
batter?
complicated. Bitter batter? Yeah, batter swing.
Hey, yet.
Dude, why can't I have this kind of music in Animal Crossing? Is that bad that I want this kind of music in Animal Crossing? Very pleasant.
Doom Eternal plays.
I tried looking for
Jazz
that.
music stops. Jazz music stops.
I was looking for the soundtrack for Doom Eternal the other day, and I couldn't find it.
I mean,
So, Amunet,
just
did you
like
wander
Heavy
into the conversational tongue twisters?
Yeah.
yes, she did. But she is eating at the moment. He has a sandwich.
Oh man, dat is een lange tongtwister. Oh god.
Now
I
Quentin's
found a
trying it.
really, I found a really long Dutch one. De dikke
Oh,
dame
no.
duwde de dunne dame de draaiende deur door. Daarna, doordat de dikke dame de dunne dame de draaideur door duwde de dunne dame de dikke dame de draaideur door.
The best part about that is that
said dick.
you can just pass it off that we haven't. That you can pass it off as you haven't stuttered at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, there was like one small part that I didn't get right. But yes, man, that's a lot of these, man. Dat is gewoon elk woord is, every word is de. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was telling me to die so often.
Die.
Oh man, I don't even know half of these. I just looked up like a list of them and like, God, I didn't know we had that many. How are they so long? I remember we had a few of like 3 words. These are like extremely long.
I hate Animal Crossing sometimes. I spent like 30,000 Nook Mile tickets. Travel tickets, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
I had like 15 of them, and I still couldn't find a single villager that I actually wanted. Sucks. There's like over fucking 50 villages.
I mean, we have a word that is literally infinite in its length. Like
No,
you can just
no,
make it
no.
longer.
No.
I don't know
I'm
why we have it, but we do.
I'm guessing it's a concept.
I
Like it's a
mean, I
conceptual
guess.
word that other languages don't have a comparison for, kind of thing.
I mean, we have this weird thing where we can like make from 2 different words, we can make one word. Like how you have like rotating doors, we call it a rotator door. So we have a word that is like oh man, how do I translate that even?
Exactly.
So
That's one of the
Swedish
biggest
has that
things
as
where
well.
it doesn't
Well,
have-
You know the things you camp in when you go camping, like a tent?
Yes.
There is a word that is like you have a exhibition of those stands for those stands, and it just keeps going like that, and it's like one word. It's een Hottentotte tenten tentoonstelling stenten tentoonstelling stenten voor Hottentotten tenten tentoonstelling stenten. It just keeps going like that. Like
Don't stop the party when the fuck speech started, or something like that. Fuck,
Yeah,
what
no.
was it called? How does it go? Ah!
Ain't no party like a roll 20 party because a roll 20 party don't stop.
This
There
until the
we
cleric dies.
man, why?
And
What's
the
the cleric
celestial warlock and the druid. And the same turn.
This is I just found one, and that's like 15 times the same
That's why you
word.
guys rarely have clerics in your parties.
I
That's
know.
why I'm playing Windermere Night.
Yeah,
we played through an entire campaign where the only healing was potions and a paladin.
I mean that's
And
fine.
we finally got an artificer in like the last 5 sessions.
You
He
can
did
have
that
a
for a
party
while, but
without
he didn't really have to use healing extensively until the last 4 or 5 sessions.
I mean, we have druids, which is kind of a healer. I'm using quotation
What about
marks here,
bards?
but-
Bards can be healers.
Yeah,
But we
bards
didn't
can be
have one.
healers. Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, for the one time I don't play a bard. I have no bards to play.
bard. I like playing this bard. It's a fun bard.
Hmm
Heavy metal
Uh,
bard. Hells
I-
yeah.
So, are
When-
you guys ready to continue, or do you want to
Mhm.
continue
Is
chatting?
Shuttle here?
No, we can keep going. Let's keep going with the story.
Did Shuttle arrive back?
Yeah, shuttle.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
cool.
making sure.
Shuttle's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, let's get going.
All right. So, you guys have made it across the river, and it's now nightfall. Who would like to be on first watch? As
I will.
as Kurt makes a delicious dinner from your hopefully delicious dinner from the herbs and the vulture meat. Roll a survival check at advantage, please, Kurt.
Yes, I was gonna say this is basically a normal chicken.
It's a lot more oh my god! So, with Kurt's Matt basically. I can't hear an echo, by the way. Caladril.
Oh, is it mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
God damn it. So,
Finger licking.
Elf
Push
is
it.
using my mic, so I'm using my freaking headset, and for
Okay.
some reason it's echoing.
Okay.
I materialize some buckets.
Anyway, anyway, Kurt, basically has somehow managed to make magic out of this meat. Wherever normally gamey meat, he's taken the herbs that Amina had found him a while ago. He took some of his own personal supply, some of that salt, and managed to balance it all just right, so that the food is amazing.
Briz, are you saying that he made chicken with 7 different spices?
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
He made really good. He made vulture that tastes so delicious. Either that, or vulture is secretly a superly tasty food that nobody knows about because everybody thinks eating vulture is horrible.
Also, I would like Char to come with me on this watch.
I'll watch, definitely.
Yeah.
So you guys have had a very satisfying meal. And now most of you are going to sleep, except currently Char and Pink and Caladril, who is still awake.
Yep. So I'd like to go ahead and do my usual thing.
Alright.
12.
Yeah, you don't manage to make any this time. So Kurt, so Pink and Char, please roll your perception checks. Caladril, you're too busy working on your
Yeah,
alchemy
roll higher
supplies.
than 10!
Good.
Because
Because I was literally just going to say I'm just gonna poke Char for most of the time.
Poke,
I'm just gonna
poke.
poke.
Your watch is uneventful except for Pink's constant poking of Char.
Poke.
Keep doing that
And-
and you might
and-
just be stuck in the forest.
Fine, I won't poke you anymore.
Who-
83.
Who would like to take second watch?
I will.
So we got Sir Lancelot and anyone else?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I am going to sleep on the horses.
All right. Roll perception check, guys.
Alrighty, where's my perception? There it is.
Everyone or the people who are holding
to
watch?
get perception.
Ouch.
No, just the two that are on watch, because everyone else is asleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't like this. Please no fireballs. I haven't learned magic just yet.
Yeah. Kurt and Sir Lancelot, your watch is successful. Nothing shows up. Third watch.
Almanac will wake up. So,
I'll put him with.
I imagine
Rhinestone.
Caladril don't sleep, so
Caladril, you gonna watch with her?
Yes, I will.
All right. Perception checks, please.
I don't see shit.
God, you guys are really bad at perception.
I know, right?
I'm a
Says long.
nerd.
Noticed?
The highest roll out all of you.
I'm a
was
failed nerd.
12.
Half
Hey,
of
I
them roll
actually got
12
15
though.
because I got a tick. I have a tick on mine.
Wow. The guy with a plus 10 to perception insulting my perception. I didn't see that coming because I have poor perception.
Why is yours only saying 2 then if you had a tick there? For Pink.
Amunet, you detect a tiny whiff of rot coming from somewhere to the west, somewhere off the road and into the high brush, somewhere's off.
Caladril,
Yes.
there's something. Some rot or something. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check it out.
How about you Do you want me to keep you company?
Sure. Just be careful.
All right. So I'll follow her, but given my recent feature, I'd like to stay back. I just want to make sure to have a sight line of her.
All right.
So I'll be like 30 feet behind her.
Amanette's gonna go ahead and activate both of her crossbows. 2d6. Takes 9 points of damage. Oh, where'd you go?
I moved you up into the corner just to display distances from your party.
I was trying to update her health, and I don't think it took.
My bad. My sorry.
It's all good. Okay, there we go. And then she is going to focus in on her Hunter's Bane, to give herself advantage on a survival check to try to track down where this is exactly.
All
Would
right.
that work?
Sure. Are you going to be stealthing or not?
Yeah, she's gonna be stealthing. So.
By the way,
Stealth.
speaking of hunter senses, your sense fix on Septimus vanished somewhere to the south of here.
Oh, he dispelled it. Got it. Okay, like how far to the south?
Somewhere south enough to be the mountains.
South in the mountains. Okay. And this is day 2 after the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 days after temple. Brand gone. Mountains to the south. Okay. Sure, we will tell everybody that in the morning. Okay, so stealth. Do stealth. Stealth. Do. It's not horrible. Oh.
And you hear
And,
you hear Caligil somewhere behind you tripping over something and just making a huge crunching noise as he falls into the brush.
She turns and like gives a hand motion to like stay back. And then she will.
And as you follow your senses, you come upon the rotting corpse of a human lying there in the brush with several arrows sticking in their body. Looks like a man who, from your senses, had, run into this brush and eventually collapsed from his wounds and died. Doesn't look like he was killed here.
Can she tell how long the body's been dead from the
Roll a
decay?
medicine check. He's bloated. He's got some bits missing. You think less than a week? It's hard to tell. Probably not more. Definitely not more than a week, but it's definitely been a few days.
She will
The
search the body for anything.
looks like the vultures haven't quite found it, but some other smaller carrion eaters have. Like the eyes are gone. Probably a crow came and pecked them out.
She'll check the body to see if there's anything of interest on it. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Water down the wrong pipe. Sorry.
no die.
You okay?
She rolled and there
I'm
was
fine.
something very interesting on it.
No, roll an investigation check.
Sure.
You search around. He doesn't seem to have anything on him. His clothes look like they're fairly rough and trail worn. Soles of his shoes look like he spent a long time walking in them. You find 3 gold in one of his pockets, and that's about it.
And you said it was stuck with arrows?
Yeah, they're his body it's got a few arrows in them.
She'll pull one out, just to see if there's anything noticeable about the is it fletching? The like feather or any sort
Yeah,
of
fletching on the arrows,
yeah.
the feather.
She'll grab it to like show Caladriel whenever she gets back and see that. Before she sneaks back, can she do like just like a quick look around to see if anybody's watching?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
You don't see anything.
All right. She will sneak back to where Caladriel. Bloated corpse on the brush. Probably been dead about a week.
What killed it?
Something that can shoot arrows. Shows him.
What was that?
Something that can shoot an arrow, and pulls out the arrow she pulled from the corpse and hands it to Caladriel.
Hmm. Is there anything unique about the fletching? Like a very iconic style, or like with the shaft of the arrowhead?
Uh,
Or is it just kind of an arrow?
Roll a. Let's see. What would that be? Roll a history check. You look at it, and the feathers on the fletching are extremely familiar because you just saw them. These are definitely made from giant vulture feathers. The shaft, it just looks like some kind of wood. But some of the way that the notching, I'm hearing echoes again, guys.
Sorry.
So the way that the arrow is designed, like notching and everything like that is usually unique. You get the sense that this was made from your wanderings and being a world traveler and whatnot. That this might have been made by hobgoblins.
We need to be careful. I think these might have been made by a hobgoblin. They might be nearby.
Alright. I don't think he was killed here, though. I think he was running and died here. I don't think that he was attacked here, per se.
How bad were his wounds? Could he have run that far?
How bad were his wounds?
The medicine check that you performed on him indicated that none of them were in his legs. They're more like torso shots.
Okay, so they would have hurt, but nothing like
Yeah.
debilitating.
It's more like he probably died of blood loss, possibly possibly from shock, after maybe an hour or a few hours or something like that. It's hard to tell with so much decomp, but from the placement of the arrows, that's a good guess.
Oh, a good shot to the gut. You can make it a little far, bleeding out.
Yeah, those. But it's not a pretty death either.
No. I didn't see anything, but my eyes aren't the best. But we should stay on alert. She'll walk back to the cart with Caladriel.
Let's definitely stay on our guard.
For sure. And Aminette will just kind of keep her crossbows at the ready for the remainder of the action. She'll just be on high alert.
All right. Final watch.
You mean
Sure.
Overwatch?
Clay has had a good beauty sleep. He's gonna keep watch together with his ferret Sam.
Then Kage is joining him too. At this point, everybody does get everybody will get the equivalent of a long rest.
That sounds scary. So this is for Kage? Kage,
Roll
this
perception.
sort of okay?
Okay, that's perception from Kage. What's perception check for Clay?
12!
And I still don't see shit.
Oh shit!
Can my ferret also roll perception?
No.
Damn it. Time to get nabbed by giant vultures.
Nope. You do hear the sound of hoofbeats somewhere off in the grass, instead of on the road where you might expect them.
Can I go investigate?
It's technically Kage who heard them. Kage kind of looks up and, what is that? And then alerts you.
Uh,
If you wish to then go make an investigation, you may.
I can go check it out. Sport. They won't see me. Don't worry. And uh, I'll go sneak over there and like have a look. See if he'll let me.
Yeah, Kage will go with you.
And I'll do the same thing I did with with Amunet. Not be like right on them, but I'll have a silent on them. So if anything rushes them, I can just pew.
Well,
I was gonna say I have no trust in the stealth, but he has a +7, so
yeah.
yeah, he'll be fine. That's Kage.
Shit.
Kage rolled good. Now
Mhm.
it's Clay.
Both of you kind of vanish into the grass.
Should I roll?
If you are moving,
Do I
We've
need
got
to move
this.
to keep them in sightline?
I mean, I
yep.
think you lost this.
Yeah, given their stealth, it's probably a good bet. Unless you're, because given that perception roll you rolled earlier, you're not really good with spotting
Okay.
them as they move away.
Don't worry, this is Clay. He can take care of himself. I
He
mean,
ran
I
away
have
and it saved me
Kage.
twice.
I have Kage the stun master. I don't need to worry.
Yeah. So as you make your way into the high brush, uh, you peer out carefully along some lower grasses. You see a family of three centaurs, just kind of galloping past. Not moving in any direction that's in line with the road. They're just kind of like cutting through from north to south, heading south past the roads, past your current location, and
Uh,
rushing on that way.
is there anything of interest, of note on them?
Such as?
I don't know, like a money pouch, letters. Like they might be transporting a letter.
No. They look like they're just plains dwellers.
Cool weapons. I don't know anything.
Nothing particular that would catch your eye. I mean, they pretty much got crude bows and arrows. Some hides and some basic arrows that don't look at that look like fairly basic materials.
I mean, are they like taking a rest, or are they just keep?
No,
They
they're
just keep
they're
going?
galloping past.
Mm, I'll keep. I'll take note of where they're going. I was like, maybe I could steal their arrows. That way we won't have a problem later. But I was like, nah, let's not tempt fate. I'm good. Yeah, I'm just gonna like, okay, let's just make sure they don't go in the direction we care about, and then leave them be. They don't seem that bad.
Yeah,
I
they're just
think.
heading somewhere to the south. That's it for
Oh.
that's it for what you guys see that evening.
Okay.
The morning comes. The rest of your party wakes up.
I'm gonna go like I saw some like centaurs with like bows last night, but they didn't seem to know we were here, so I think we'll be fine.
I found a dead body last night.
It didn't happen to die by arrows, right?
Actually, it did.
It did. Hobgoblin craft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't think.
I mean, it was yeah, it wouldn't be centaurs. If anything, the centaurs would be hunting them.
And Shuttle also said that the injuries the man sustained weren't crippling. He could have run a fair distance.
Mm.
Yeah, more than likely. From from what I could tell, the body had been here for about a week, and decayed. But the shots were mostly to organs, so he probably bled out over time. He didn't get attacked here, but he died here. So just everybody be on alert. I did also, I wanted to tell y'all, I was able to put a brand on Septimus when we were fighting him. That way I would be able to track him, know where he was, how far away, and whatnot. That disappeared last night. So...
So he's dead. Great.
No. More than likely, he dispelled it.
Shit.
I mean, I would imagine a necromancer is powerful, but would have a sense that that was on him.
Could he have done it himself?
Dispelled it himself?
Grishop nods.
I would imagine so. Or he had help. I mean, either way, he got rid of it.
If he could have dispelled it himself, wouldn't he have done that right away? You said that he still had it until last night?
That's true.
Might be a busy man.
He could have not noticed it, but yeah, maybe he can't dispel it. Which means that he has somebody aiding him. That can. I'm curious. She's gonna pull out a crystal ball. And she is going to scry.
Okay.
What's the DC? I think I have it written down. I feel like it's DC 17, but I'm not sure. Information. Where's my dungeon master
And
guide?
it's wisdom saving throw, yes?
Yeah, I'm looking it up for you. One sec.
Okay.
Yeah. Alphabet is a thing. Kate, do you remember how to spell? There we go. DC 17, and then it's whatever suggestion is. Oh wait, that's for suggestion.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to add this to my sheet. I'll do this now. Wisdom, yes.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be right back. Figuring out dinner plans for the evening.
Alright. So, you hold onto the crystal ball, you close your eyes, you attempt to scry, and at first, you think you see something, but then you, as like, as normal, but then it immediately just like pushes away, as if, someone noticed you, trying to look in on them, and just slammed the door or door on you.
Fuck. She'll say under her breath. No good. He was expecting it. I couldn't get through.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the first thing he'd done it by him.
No.
Think he might be starting to get pissed off.
Well, technically, I was scrying on what I thought was his master, the vampire. I wasn't scrying on him. Yeah. And this guy is a lot more powerful than the guy who is apparently riding him, which is an interesting power dynamic, but that's a separate story. Okay, well, I can't... I'll have to wait a day, I think, to try that again. She puts it away. But anyway, I did get a lock on him though before he or whoever was able to get rid of my brand. He was in the mountains.
Mountains.
I'm assuming, Holly, those are the Felderwind Mountain.
Holly nods. Yes, they are quite high, and they separate out a lot of the area along the coast from the rest of Meeg.
These mountains are south of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If he had some help from somebody, possibly, maybe he's got like his lair. I would imagine some place of power. I don't know.
So I missed the first hour and I don't know the outcome of the battle. What did he take? Or did he take something?
He defiled the altar. That's all we know.
He defiled it.
Yeah, they would not tell us anything more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they refuse to tell us anymore,
Okay.
even though it could possibly help us.
So we're still on the chase after him now.
We're
We're
going.
heading to
ahead.
Orin to meet
Orin,
Megan. Orin to meet Megan and Volt.
but
And
they
then
might be
we're-
some time
I'm back.
behind because they
Yeah.
went the exact opposite direction to get to the temple that they got to. Basically, the temple that they got to is far to the east on another continent. Orin is a city-state to the west.
Okay.
Yeah, meet
Yeah.
up with them and then head southwest is the plan.
Yeah, to the water one.
Yeah. To
Yeah, the water went somewhere far to the west, but first you need to go to. But Polly mentioned that you first need to go to Mistvale, which is kind of southwest of Orin. Though she didn't say that. I just know from the map.
on that note though, meeting up with Volt and Megan, I can check in on them if you want and see how they're doing. Hopefully the scry goes through, but I can see how it's going there.
Who are you going to be trying to scry on?
Megan. We'll do Megan.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tough broad that isn't the typical princess. Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
go for Megan.
Alrighty then.
So yeah.
So yeah, you close your eyes. You zoom out towards Megan. She either doesn't notice or doesn't resist your prodding into her, and you see what looks like a temple. This one somewhere on ground level. There's lots of trees everywhere, overgrown vines. But parts of it seem to be on fire. You kind of see Volt and some other people that you don't recognize off to one side, fighting with what looks like demons, for your recollection.
Oh, good.
And Megan herself is like holding a sword, is holding a sword and wielding some sort of magic. But there is this really large four-armed demon with wings that's just kind of staring her down, looking amused. He doesn't seem to be counter-striking that much, as it's seemingly doing battle with her. It's more like
Toying with your food.
it's more like what Septimus did with you guys. Just kind of doing something else while others are busy taking on the rest of it. But she seems to be the one, trying to deal with him while everyone else is busy with everything else.
Would she be able to? I mean, she was basically a servant of Zugtamoy for many years. Would she know what kind of demon that is from looking at it?
Roll an Arcana check with advantage. No, actually. You stare at it, and in spite of the demons that you have come in contact with, even some weird ones, some of the Zogtimoyan type ones, that thing doesn't look familiar. I mean, it seems to have some aspects of some demons you recognize, but not together like that. I mean, you've seen four-armed demons, and you've seen demons with wings, but you've seen big ones, but you've never seen it all in one body like that. This doesn't look. It looks weird, and just and you just don't know what it is. It's very red in color, 4 arms, big wings, weird
Would you
head
say it's almost like a combination?
of several types that you may have heard of, but you've never seen them all. These features all in one demon before.
Okay, red color, weird head. Okay, and then you said like he was doing something like Septimus was.
Yeah, like
Does she
it's
see the altar?
yeah. The altar's backed behind it.
Okay, got it. Possibly fucking with the altar. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she can talk through it, can't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she can. She'll whisper in Holly's ear. Keep fighting.
You're listening to Holly?
Not Holly. Sorry, Megan. My bad. Megan said the wrong. Keep fighting. Air temple secured. Don't lose hope. Meet us in Alarin? Is that what? No.
Orin.
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 Meet
Yeah.
us in Orin.
And you see her just taking a few steps back, but not losing her focus.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to be taking a deep breath, and launches another spell out at this demon that again seems amused and possibly impressed. It's hard to tell from the expression.
Oh, good. This is fine.
How long does your spell last for?
It's just the scry spell. Here, let me look. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
All right. So that should be enough. How long are you gonna watch this for? The entire time if needed?
Yeah, entire time if needed.
Okay. So let's see. See, out of one corner, Volt, and there's several human dead bodies, but a lot of demons that are dissolving into nothing. You see Volt cutting down several more demons as he's rushing towards where Megan is. Megan, comes forward and is slashing at the demon who's countering some, and she managed to score another hit on him before he attempts to pick her up, at which point Volt's screaming, and she manages to with her smaller frame, being she's technically still considered a child in most cultures, but in her society she's been trained as a soldier for a while. So she manages to take advantage of her relative youth and size given her training, and push off the demon as Volt finally comes up and joins her, and he looks between the two of them. The demon that looks between the two of them seems to clap his hands together and flies up and out of the temple, much like Septimus, although he's much smaller. All right. And the 10 minutes are over.
Okay.
4 units?
Oh
All right.
chrysalids are bullshit.
Shuttle. As you guys are watching, basically, Immunette sits there for 10 minutes, her eyes fogged over, not moving with that crystal ball.
She's not dead, right?
Dead.
Uh,
She's
Just
dead.
creepy
She's
thing on the
turning
wall.
into a zombie.
And Pink, if you were really tired, just get some sleep. We want to see you again tomorrow.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I
You
have
don't need
to...
to thank me. This is a fun thing. This isn't meant to be stressful.
Sleep well.
Nah, thing is, I forgot that it was today. Because we
Yeah,
had it last week and it kind of threw
but it
me
was
off
at
a little bit.
it was at our special. It was at a special time because it was during our
Yeah.
normal Sunday game instead of
Mm.
on Saturday.
Which is all good. Thanks for letting me go to sleep.
Sleep well.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
And finally, after 10 minutes, her eyes finally clear up and she's back with you again.
Well,
that was a long time.
I was there. They were fighting. I was watching.
Who was fighting?
Fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting?
Megan and Volt, the Earth Temple. Yeah. it looks like it was getting taken over by demons.
Oh no.
Megan
How
was.
far
Holly
have we
puts her
gotten?
hands together and just has a worried expression on her face.
Like the ones down in the Underdark.
What?
Like the ones down in the Underdark.
No. It was weird. I know my fair amount of demon. For reasons. I didn't know what these were. It was almost like they.
Well,
it was
the
like
the majority of them
main
were the majority of them were standard demons. Some of them were more flamey than others. Like they look like quadzits, but like flame spec. Some of them looked like maybe Vrock, maybe like something like along those lines. But the only weird one to you was the big one.
the main one. Okay.
Yeah.
So there were many like smaller demons, Vrocks, and things like that, and running around. But there was this one large, red, winged, 4 arms, weird head. I'd never seen anything like it before. It's weird though. It was almost like a combination of things that I know from, or I mean, not things that I've read about. Demons. It was like it was made up of many parts of them. But the temple was on fire. All the the trees and the overgrown vines, there were sections of it that were just burning. But
Does it look like it's too late?
no. Well, I don't know. Much like what Septimus did. This main demon that was leading them all retreated, like he seemed preoccupied with something. It's possible he was doing something with the altar as well. I couldn't quite make it out. But I told Megan not to lose hope and to keep fighting, and her and Volt just kept going and kept cutting through. And they were able to. They're alive. I don't know what happened with the temple, but I know that they're alive.
Hey, Holly.
Holly just looks up at you. Yeah.
What they're doing to the altars, does this weaken your deity's control?
She thinks for a moment. It might be weaken certain things here on Alaris. Certain things, maybe it'll cause another sundering. She just looks sad at that.
Hey, Rizdrop.
Good job. Huh?
Remember the rain from a little while back?
She nods.
If what's going on, if what's happening is what I think is happening, try to keep your emotions in control. By all means,
She blinks
feel
for a bit.
whatever you want to feel. I'm just concerned that if magic kind of goes out of control, any one of us, any of our magic could go wrong and hurt someone.
She nods slowly.
We need you in tip-top shape, especially with that crossbow of yours.
Yeah, I guess I'm becoming a pretty good shot, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Amonette scoffs and laughs. I would say so.
Just remember, let's stay safe, stay healthy. We'll beat him back.
What I don't understand. These two forces working together?
I'm sorry, Clay, could you repeat that? I could not hear a single word.
That was Kurt.
I'm not clear.
Oh,
Don't blame me for what he's saying, okay? I literally did nothing. I know Clay gets
Stop
into a
it.
lot of
I'm
trouble
sorry.
sometimes,
Clay,
but this
Well,
time,
no,
like,
I didn't. I wasn't accusing you of getting in trouble. I just couldn't hear whatever was said.
And
No,
Kurt
it
was
was
the one
quiet.
saying.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
what I don't understand is Are these two forces working together?
The necromancers side with demons.
Holly kind of puts her hands together. I think it's possibly part of a prophecy.
What? It's all just some huge cosmic coincidence?
Um, it, she thinks for a moment. I think it's part of a leader that they have in common. Someone that both of them look to. The one behind this.
What does this prophecy say about this leader?
It said that the one that will attempt to destroy the world can only be defeated by the pride and power of the divine light. The one who's attempting to open the seal to chaos.
Alright, well, we can't do anything about
Hey,
that
Grizz.
thing then.
Grizz looks up again. Yeah?
Or no, sorry, DM. DM Grizz drop.
You have to be
Not
careful
too
because
Grizz.
this game does happen to have my namesake in it.
I just wanted to ask, like out of character,
Well, actually, the person that I'm the namesake of, actually.
I have an idea. Where are we right now? Or in terms of like the situation, are we traveling? Are we camping?
You guys just woke up.
Morning. Yeah, it's
Just woke up?
morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna message you something. You don't have to respond immediately, but it's just a thing.
Okay. You guys have just woken up. It's probably during that 10 minutes that Amunet was scrying, Kurt was probably cooking breakfast. Pink is now just sitting quietly trying to teach 83 stuff as he gets ready to go on the road. Kage and Holly are sitting together. Grizzdrap is fiddling with her fingers, just trying to keep herself calm.
Aminet,
Yeah, Kurt.
did we succeed or fail?
At what?
The temple.
I believe we failed.
We were too late.
Yeah,
Looks
that, I
looks
think.
And the same thing happened at with Megan and Bolt. They also failed.
Honestly, I think that at the time we thought that there was only one agent doing this, and that's all I saw was what my patron showed me. I didn't realize there was going to be another force. I have not withheld any information from you in regards to our mission.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I'm having a hard time understanding how we can stop this.
Well, the only saving grace I think we have is the shortcut that Holly's going to lead us through. They don't know about that, or at least we don't think they do. At least get the jump on them in this aspect, I guess.
And I suppose I'm just, afraid we're gonna be too late again, no matter how fast we go.
Well, we still gotta try.
I feel like we've been chasing a lot,
We have.
where we haven't really gained any ground on it.
True. All I know is that dragon needs to die.
Sure, I agree, sure. The reason why I'm asking this is, I was hoping, I will, you know, secretly hoping that it would be over after the temple, and that I could return back.
She kind of scratches the back of her head, back of her hood. Yeah, there's something I need to take care of.
I just wish everything was back to normal.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the will of my patron, to be fair. If she wants something done, I have to do it. Apparently, my personal needs are on the back burner now.
Sounds
better.
unfair.
No, it's not unfair. It's just the price for what she did for me. That's all. And I would do it again if I could. For prior to her. I don't wanna go back there.
I know how you feel.
Maybe after this you could have some, I don't know, paid leave.
I don't think it works that way.
Well, we should renegotiate the deals. I mean, technically, I am a prospector for my mining company. It's just that, they don't know where I am.
You've been missing from them now for 84 days.
It's fine.
Only 84 days?
Yep, 84 days. Which is nearly a
mean,
month on the Everest calendar.
Like, they understood that when they sent me down to the Underdark, they wouldn't see me for a while, but,
Which is different from the Kolar calendar, by the way.
haven't
Different from the
exactly reported in, like, long before I got captured by the drow.
Amunet just kind of like
Hey,
flips her hand. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they won't worry. They won't
hey,
worry.
Shuttle, Holly. You said we need to go to Orin?
Colleen nods. Yes, Orin, that's where we'll wait for. That's where we'll head. We'll wait for Meg. I'm still getting echoes.
Sorry. I'm muting my mic in between, because even push to talk, it's still feedbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going there, and we have to wait for Megan and Volt to catch up with us, and then we can take a ship to Mistvale, and from there we'll have the waypointers to take us to the temple.
They do
Okay.
know that I let Megan know that would wait for them there.
Also, where the direction we're currently heading? What compass point is it?
South?
South, and
South.
Ish.
yeah, south down the road, and the road will head both east and west. Then the mountains will start on the south.
And if I may ask, how much time do you think we have to prepare?
Like I said, it'll take Septimus some time to reach. Unless Septimus can somehow find a way through into Mistvale, it'll take Septimus some time to attempt to navigate the islands, even from the air. They're the last vestige of the chaos of the Shattering, and are still essentially overlapping the plane of chaos. They're never in the same position, except for Mistvale. Mistvale's always in the same position, but it has links to the other islands, and so we can use it to get all the way to the water temple.
And where we are there any settlements to the west?
If you go far enough west on the road, there are many things. The biggest of which is the city of Orin. But once we get to the crossroads, there's the grand cathedral of of Palor.
Alright, then let's hurry. Because I may have a lead in Orin that can help us.
She nods.
Alright, well, hop out the cart and walk alongside with Lancelot, because that's what she does.
Well, she'd have to be running alongside to be actually to be keeping up with the cart. It goes very fast.
Oh. Well,
You're moving 40 miles a day. That cart's moving really fast.
she'll get her cardio and then take a break, and then she'll get her
Cardio?
She'll do that.
Kurt
She
is
likes
just
staying
like Kurt is not active. He's just like arms on the edge of the cart and just hangs over and looks at the amulet. Just gets tired from watching her run.
He beardly moves it all.
Camped
Yeah.
there.
Exactly.
And you spend most of the day making it down to the T section. Aminette, roll your perception check.
You mispronounced that. It's Char.
It's Char, roll your
Uh,
perception check.
Sure, roll perception check. I thought Aminette was because she's off on the side.
No,
You used up all your
I
luck on that one
perception
roll.
For this for a while. 'Cause Char gave her shit.
I feel like if we're gonna give shit to anyone, we're gonna give shit to the one who rolls under 10 constantly.
Right? Right?
Maybe you shouldn't brag about your bonuses then.
Other than Char, who's got high passive perception?
I mean, I have a 16.
How about
17?
no?
Yeah.
I have a
The
17.
16. Yeah, 6.
Alright.
I feel like about to be ambushed.
So as you make it down to the T section and start west, you hear the definite sound of hoofbeats to the west. Many hoofbeats.
Oh, that's not good.
Something around maybe as many as 40 hoofbeats coming from that direction.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, that's fine. That's only 10 of them.
No, I mean 40 individual animals worth of hoofbeats.
Sets.
Sets.
Sets, there we go.
That's a lot of movement. To the west, was it?
Yep, to the west. Something galloping, some group galloping quickly down the roads. What do you guys wish to do?
Can I tell
You're
which
in a
direction
cart.
they're going?
They're coming this way.
I'm gonna- Are they coming from behind us or?
No,
from
they're
the
coming
west?
from the west. They're coming in the
coming
direction
from
that
the
you
west.
wish to head.
They're coming along the road though, not from
They
Anywhere
are on.
off the
They're
road?
definitely on the road.
You know what?
Uh,
Maybe
But there's
the
a lot of them,
friendly.
and they're coming this way.
Maybe the
Any,
friendly.
Not gonna trust it. Any trees, brush, anything that we can pull
There-
the cart off and hide.
It is high brush. Unfortunately, the cart is a little too tall for that.
How far away do we guess they are?
They are closing quickly. You've got a few minutes to figure out what your plan of action is going to be.
I'm going invisible. That's my plan.
There's now an empty spot in the cart where
Damn it.
where Clay usually
Fuck
is.
this creature. I was gonna cast invisibility on the cart. God damn it. Shit.
I don't
Um,
exactly
so-
have stealth.
I mean, Ominette doesn't really either.
Are we
I
gonna
can't
stop?
disguise myself as a centaur, can I?
If you sit on a horse?
Technically, you could, I think. However, your back half would literally be an illusion. If someone pushes their hand through it, they'd know immediately.
Oh, I have a plan. Don't worry, guys. I can summon a dragon.
You're currently invisible as you're saying this, but Grisdrop's eyes look like they've gone pure gold, like the pupils are missing from them, and she's staring off in that direction, and she's mumbling, hobgoblins, bugbear.
Oh,
It's a
Warband?
legion. Yes, they are an organized warband, mounted and
Have the
armed.
card start?
We have a comp. We have a well, no, not Furbolg.
So uh, why
Uh,
can't we move the car?
There's almost 40 of them.
we have a
Oh,
bugbear
the road.
friend.
Stop.
Okay.
Lan- Lancelot, do you think you have any sway over them?
Don't you,
I can speak
don't
for
you
goblin.
remember in back in Glamourpool, people were talking about the why the goblinoids were being.
They're probably the ones that killed that man down the road.
How about I can go distract him and meet up with you guys later?
Okay. First and foremost, we need to get the card.
Yeah,
Dominic.
why can't we get the cart off the road?
can.
I wanna know,
The brush. While the brush is tall, it's not quite tall enough to hide the
We
cart
can get off the road
and the
still,
horses.
Get it off the road.
You can
though,
get it off the
correct?
road, but you won't be able to drive it through the road. You'll be able to drive the horse. If you detach the horses really quick, you could possibly drive the horses off the road and attempt to later, but you have no idea. It might take some time to do that, and they are coming really fast. We've got only a couple of minutes to decide
Okay.
on this.
Fuck
Let's
it.
just
Leave
put
the
the
card.
let's leave the cart on the sides and just beat them up.
Aminette will quickly untie the horses.
Let's see. Roll a dexterity check.
I
Sure.
draw my lance.
If we're stopped,
Your lance.
we stopped. I'm gonna jump off the cart and I'm gonna start heading towards.
You don't seem to have the
hobgoblins.
dexterity necessary to. You keep fumbling at the
I said-
ropes, and the pounding
grab my
hooves
dagger.
are coming closer and closer.
I cut the
Uh,
rope.
Is the cart
cut-
slowed?
cut
Can we
through.
move in front?
What did you say, Clay?
I was asking how slow the cart is moving.
The cart. You guys are hearing the hoof beeps coming in the direction that you originally wanted to go, and you're currently heading.
We're trying to.
We're cutting
but
the
we're
horses loose. The
stopping-
cart's not moving.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
stopping the cart. So if
Well,
the
the cart's
cart
been
is
stopped.
sto-
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna jump off the cart and head towards the goblinoids.
On the middle of the road.
I mean, I'm gonna head a bit into the. I'm not gonna go into the bushes because that will give my position away. But I'll be close enough to the bushes that if they are on the road, they won't just walk over me with their
Okay.
horses. You know.
Grizz, Holly, and Volt. Sorry, Kage. All head off into the tall grasses, heading south.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand as well
So
already.
from where
Uh,
are you driving from?
Is Mage Hand isn't Mage Hand concentration?
Nope.
Nope.
Hmm.
It just stays for
Okay.
minutes.
Can I move in front of the cart so that way they have to get past me to get to the cart?
So basically, see, those guys are going off and are going to hide. Clay is attempting to run distraction. I'll move him up there. Let's see.
Teledrill. Can you grab the horses?
Hiding.
I can try. I'm not an animal person.
Who's good with animals?
Looks at Char.
I mean, I'm decent with
Okay.
animals.
He's literally an animal person.
Okay, Char, take the horses, please.
Alright.
Aminette casts invisibility on herself.
Where
Salmonette
are
is
they
also invisible.
driving from?
They're coming from the west.
So just where Clay
Oh.
is, or
Basically,
like
yeah.
push-
Well, if that's the
okay.
case, the cart would still be there.
I'm going to
So let's
use
see what's there.
speak with animals to tell the horses that they need to be quiet. So I'm gonna cast that. Tell the horses we need to be quiet and stay out of sight, okay?
They
I'm
kind
gonna-
of lay down into the grass.
And just to improve the horses' chances of not being seen, pass without a trace. As I hide with the horses.
Alright.
So
One
they're
might say
coming
you're
from-
holding your horses.
So, somebody please roll for Holly and Kage. A stealth
So
as well.
that's a 17
Oh yes.
stealth.
Ollie, you have
Okay.
disadvantage.
That roll pretty decent.
So hold on, I
So it's a
misunderstood. Is
26.
everyone trying to hide?
I'm trying to get as far away from you guys and as close to them as possible, and I'm just gonna like go on a stealing spree.
Is
They're
Lancelot
racing past.
staying on
That's
the
gonna be
road?
difficult.
Yeah, Lancelot's on the road with his Inquisitor.
Okay.
I have a magical hat.
so...
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah, I
like,
know you had to.
I feel like there's a mixed message here. Of
So
people
what's
hiding.
Kurt?
I can't
What's Kurt
hide.
doing?
Yeah, exactly. So if Kurt hears a fucking horde coming towards him, he's gonna
Of close to
pinpoint-
close to 40 individuals.
Yeah. So from what direction does he think they are?
When
Right.
they're coming in from the west, they're heading this direction. Yeah, direction where
Right.
Clay is at.
So Kurt is going to cast spike growth in front of him.
Is he going to be casting this on the road or just in the brush where he's hiding?
In front of him, so any area in front
Are
of him.
are you on the road or are you in the brush? That's what I'm trying to ask.
That's what I'm trying to understand as well, because I don't know. Like,
That's up to you. Where do you wish to be right now?
yeah, you know what?
Kind of
Kurt is
ambushing
going to
them.
be Kurt is going to be completely visible.
Can I be near Kurt? Then
Can we get a map?
really?
Ish. I'd
'cause
be
I want to be
happy.
protecting Kurt, basically.
Almanet's gonna be keeping an eye on those two.
I'm just trying to keep the horse quiet.
So Kurt, again, are you on the road, therefore attempting to impede the stampeding horde, or are you off the road to trying to keep yourself safe?
Everyone's hiding, by the way, Kurt.
Yeah, that is what I was asking before, because I felt like, hey, I can't hide. Everyone is hiding.
Eminent and Clay are both invisible. Everyone else is ducked. Everyone else except for Sir Lancelot is ducked into the high grass far away from the road. Sir Lancelot is staying with the cart because he's a bugbear.
You can
And
go
okay,
into the.
And I'm hiding with the horses just so they won't, get scared and run off on us.
okay. So Kurt is going to go and hide with Amunet, but he's going to cast that spell nonetheless in the brush.
Yeah, he doesn't know where Amunet is because Amunet's invisible.
Okay, but he's gonna hide in the brush and cast.
Okay. So
and
do roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, his spell activates in the brush, not on the road.
Okay.
And technically, where are you, Char?
Nope, just out of it.
Just out of it. Damn.
Not the best spell.
Oof.
Stealth advantage because
Alright, so a horde approaches over the mountain. You definitely see several bugbears on large horses, a bunch of individual hobgoblins all dressed in armor, wearing tabards that are all silver in color, and a few goblins that appear to be armed with some unusual things. It's hard to tell exactly what they are from this distance. But they're all coming through, and one hobgoblin, and especially, look more impressive looking armor, who's leading the pack, comes to a halt when it spots you, Sir Lancelot, and holds up a hand and says in Goblin, who here speaks Goblin? Other than Sir Lancelot? Anyone?
Let me look.
Not me.
Common Infernal, no.
I can make everyone's ears bleed if you want to, though, and speak Celestial.
I was asking because Evil Fluffy gets to hear this by himself. Oops. Alright. So the hobgoblin is gazing straight at you and tilting its head back, looking you up and down. You look like a very promising candidate.
Candidate?
Yes, your armor. It is quite unusual. You should join us, brother, and find glory in the Argentum.
What are you doing?
Why, we are building a nation here.
at the expense of others.
All nations are built on the expense of others.
That is not the night way.
And what is the night way to you?
Protect those that are smaller.
The hobgoblin looks back at some of the goblins that are on mounts as they all start stopping and seeing you there on the road. There are many small folk in the Legion. You could do quite glorious things.
I am already protecting small folk, unfortunately then.
Kind of looks around and seems to be looking in the direction where Kurt is currently crouched by. Is that dwarf your property?
I protect him, yes.
Well, I must insist you come back with us to the camp and bring your pet along.
I must insist you keep going.
And why is that?
Because I have a timetable to keep, and I have a place to be.
Roll persuasion.
It's not
Hobgoblin kind of sits back on his mount. Interesting. So, you do not want us to join the glorious Argentum and bring glory to to Mag, even though you are clearly a worthy soldier and already have a code as a knight, as you call it.
Yes.
Fascinating. The hobgoblin continues to look around slowly. Move that cart off the road. We do have our business. So many other hobgoblins are like looking past their mounts towards you in curiosity.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like he's not going to fight them right now as much as he would want to. He's going to have the rhinestone kind of push the cart bit back so they can get past.
Oh, who's doing that? Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna move you back into there.
They are coming down the
Whoever's doing that, please stop, because it's very distracting.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
We're trying to figure out what the layout of the map is in north, south, east, west, and where the road is.
The road is basically where Sir Lancelot is.
No.
So, Sir Lancelot, you moved the cart?
Yeah, he would use the.
Alright.
Would help they
So-
move the cart.
so
they
yeah.
get past.
Sir Lancelot moves the cart. Kurt, from your position, you saw the leader glance directly at you several times before looking over at Sir Lancelot. But none of them made any moves towards you.
Can I?
Yeah.
Because they're all speaking in Goblin.
While they're waiting there, like, do I see any of them have anything interesting on them?
They have. They're all well armored. They all have, some kind of melee weapon, along with bows and crossbows and bolts and arrows.
Yeah, but you said some of them were wielding weird weapons, right?
Well, more like finely balanced katanas. Some, the bigger ones, the bugbears. Some of them have lances, not unlike Lancelot, or have halberds and heavy axes. The little goblins have some some weird balls on them, connected by
So it's not
chains.
just a normal like roaming war band. They're
It's
organized.
Yeah, they're
Can
organized and
I
they're all wearing tabards in a weird silver color.
try and steal one of those balls that is on one of the goblins and a katana that is like sheathed on someone while they're talking to
Sure.
the bugbear,
We'll sleight
the
of hand.
Lancelot. With advantage because I'm invisible and they're distracted.
Sure.
Okay. Boom. 28.
Nice. And what do you do with them? Okay, first you get the thing off the goblin, and second you get you send the hand out for the katana. Do you take possession of the orb, or do you?
So I sneak up to the goblin and I take the orb and put it directly into my bag of holding,
Okay.
so it disappears. And
Okay.
then the katana is gonna go as low as it can go and try to sneakily also go into the bag of holding. And then I'm just gonna.
What's in your
back
bag of
off.
holding right now?
So a lot of things.
All
Nothing
right.
that is burning. Should I list it?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a list.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
So,
ball bearing,
do
dark
you-
common clothes.
Do you know what
belt pouch,
happens
burger,
if
fat,
something
tools,
if something
crowbar.
punctures the bag of holding from the inside?
I remember that things can't puncture it from the inside because it's just floating around in space. Because
Alright.
else, if a dagger would be in there, it would puncture the bag of holding. Would be my guess.
Yeah, but I
know.
don't think that same thing works if it's an explosion.
Oh shit.
I mean, it wouldn't just explode from being put in there, would it?
No, it wouldn't. But you just took it off a chain. Guess what those chains are for?
Could I have used my sleight of hand?
No,
I mean, it would.
you specifically said you went for the ball, not for the chains.
Yeah, because I presumed like they were chained to the goblin, right?
Yeah, because the goblin needed it to keep them attached so they wouldn't explode.
I mean, if an explosion happens in the vacuum, I don't think anything happens.
It's not a vacuum. There's 10 minutes of air.
I guess. Still, it just.
It's a 5x5x5 pocket.
Yeah, but it's a magic item. I don't think a magic item breaks from an explosion. Does it?
That's why I'm GM. I'm trying to think about what exactly happens now that there's an explosion in a bag of holding.
I mean, the items I think in there could have a potential to get damaged.
I
It
mean,
just depends on how you rule the pocket dimension.
I mean,
You
yes.
can rule it to where the items don't actually touch each other, but their
Also-
volume
But-
gets added.
I mean, I think it also depends on the kind of bomb it is. If it's a bomb that does a lot of shrapnel,
Yeah, it's a big
Or-
shrapnel. It's one of those shrapnel grenades. That's what it's designed for.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna wreck a bunch of my fabrics. Because I have, what do I have in there fabric-wise? Basilisk leather, sea serpent leather, giant spider silk, red wyvern leather.
Okay,
I
this
can
the,
keep
the,
going.
the spider silk is definitely destroyed by the ensuing shrapnel. The hide should be fine. The hide and leather. Do you have silk in there as well?
Not, I only had spider silk.
Do you have
I
any
think.
clothes in there?
I was working on the clothes for talent, so those are probably ripped.
Yeah, those are destroyed as well in the ensuing
Um,
explosion.
A candle holder, I'm pretty sure that will be fine. The bad carpet would be ruined, I guess.
Yeah, that's been ruined.
My good carpets?
Yep, it's no longer a good carpet. It's covered in shrapnel.
I'll use it for something.
And
Wait,
this
where's
is why
the
you never
social?
steal, kids.
This is why you don't steal random attached balls on a goblin. Have you
Do
never
I
played? Have you never
notice-
played Magic the Gathering?
Do I notice this happening?
No, you don't know this has happened yet.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so
I will say
mad
though,
later.
that's a long ass fuse.
I mean, yeah. I guess it is like a pin that explodes when it gets pulled, I guess.
It's a grenade.
It's a grenade. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
explode
pull the
the
bag.
moment that it gets pulled, or else it would explode
I
in your
know.
hand. But no, what I'm saying is the way he described it. He said that he went up and actually took it off the goblin and put it in his pocket while his mage
I
hand
know.
was off stealing a katana. So so I treated that
Oh.
as it was within the time frame of the thing about to go off, and it
Okay,
didn't go off
sorry.
until after it entered
I
the bag
guess.
of
I
holding.
thought he said the mage hand grabbed it. I'm sorry.
No, I was listening to him, and he specifically said he went up to the goblin and did that. I was like thinking, okay, how far away is that? And then, oh no, he went. If you stuck up to that, then it's fine. Just went to the bag of holding, and stuff inside the bag of holding explodes.
Yeah, I guess after that I like sneak away.
But the
I like-
katana is fine. You put it in after the explosion.
Yeah, katana's
Oh,
fine.
that's a good sign. That's a good thing.
At least most of my things are fine.
Yeah.
It's mainly some fabrics and some
So
clothes.
so the
that are-
horde continues on, rumbling past the cart. Whatever Sir Lancelot said, apparently had them continuing on.
Waits till they pass. Then I'm gonna go walk up to Lancelot. Come out of invisibility. Well, that seemed to go well.
I'll walk up to them and I'm like, they had some interesting stuff, and I like pull out the katana and like I lay it on the cart because if I don't let go of it, it's still invisible. Tips on that, and they also had a ball, and I'm going to my bag of holding, and I'm like, I can't find the ball. Why can't
Well,
I find the ball?
actually, yeah. Would you? Actually, you're right because it no longer exists. It's all in
Yeah,
pieces.
it's
So-
no longer the item I remember it to be. So I
And that's incredibly strange. It's like you think of the ball, you think of its like, you felt its weight, and you're getting nothing from the bag of holding with that description.
that's weird. Oh, nah. Okay, I'll investigate that later.
And he'll be extremely sad when he finishes investigating.
Alright, Clay. Anyway, that went well.
They have to do more harm.
Do we?
Build their nation.
Wait, with their nation?
They're trying to build a nation at the expense of others.
I mean, they don't have a home, I guess.
So they're going around and pillaging and just tearing down villages. Is that what you're saying?
Essentially.
And most races did that. But yeah, not a good thing. They might negatively impact my business.
How did you get them to leave?
They asked me to join. I said no. They saw Kurt, and I said that I protect the small ones. And yes, if he was with me, if I owned him, I said I protect him. Yes. And they asked me to move the cart, so I moved the cart. I figured it was not wise for a time for him to get into a scuffle.
Well, someone else's problem, I guess.
I fear we don't have time to help. But something more pressing.
Unfortunately. I wish I could sway them off their path.
The direction that they're going, would Aminet know what if there was any city or anything that lay?
Well, the only city that's at the far end of that road, of course, would eventually be Glamourpool. But there are smaller, much tinier roads, like the ones that wouldn't be shown on a big map that go off from that. And you don't know what any of those might be because you guys didn't visit them once you passed by.
Got it.
There's none directly on the road except for Glamour Pool, and that's at the extent at the very end. That's past that's past into Exeter. Um, but yeah, there's no direct city, town, or village on this road.
Okay.
Just little other roads that occasionally you pass by that probably lead off to that. But Holly keeps saying, "Stay on the main road. Stay on the main road."
All right.
Like for example, the main road does go into a T right here, but technically there are there's a smaller road off to the south that probably heads to the mountains, but just it's not a major throughway, so it doesn't have any real paved roads there. Just you know, clearly beaten path from hooves and whatnot. Just to giving you a better picture.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. Let's get everybody back together. Let's get the horses strapped back in. We need to get moving. Chart.
Yeah.
Bring the horses.
All right. Come on, horses. Let's go.
Let's get a move on, everybody. Almanac will turn to Lancelot and just put a hand on, like a shoulder. If she can, yeah, she's a big girl. She can reach on a shoulder. People like those give bugbears a bad name.
I will mend the horse rope.
Are you okay?
I really wanted to be able to stop them, but it is not feasible currently. More pressing matters.
Unfortunately, we have to pick and choose what we can do. I understand your frustration. Trust me.
Yes.
Just give him a tap tap, like a pat pat. Alright. Everybody in. Let's get on the move.
Never mind, I do not mend the rope. I don't know mending.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. Do we?
It's
I
Cogsworth that is mending.
I have more rope, I think.
I think I have more rope too.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah, Almanette reaches in her bag. I also have.
What a coincidence. We all have exactly 50 feet of hempen rope.
Actually, I have 100 feet of silk rope.
Oh, well, aren't you, Mr. Fancy?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Pinky finger up.
So, from your current location, it'll be it'll be 3 days till you reach the crossroads that Holly mentioned, where there is a grand temple or possibly cathedral dedicated to Palor. And then from there, it's another couple of days to Orin. That's heading directly west from here.
I mean, we don't have any business with the cathedral payload, do we? We don't have anyone who wants to visit.
Not me.
Yeah. We're just gonna zoom past it.
I mean, if other people want to stop, that's fine. I mean, it's probably gonna take Volt and Megan a bit to get. I mean, we need to keep moving, but if people want to stop, they can stop. But
I mean, I think with our party lineup, it's just a sightseeing thing. Oh, look, it's the
And on-
Cathedral of Palor.
yeah, on the left, you have the Cathedral of Palor.
This was built 300 years ago.
And on the right, it's the city Louis.
And if you have a look down the road, we have another KFC.
Amunet has no desire to to go to the Temple of Palor, but she won't fault anybody if anybody else wanted to stop. It's fine.
I mean, unless it's burning. In which case I'll go, that's not what I expected of the Cathedral of Palo.
Yeah, fair. I mean, yeah, she would, if people wanted to be respectful for any religious reasons, she would totally do that because the group did that for her with Temple of Quer. So, she would not.
Well, that was in the graveyard still, right?
Yeah, but still, they didn't
We
have
were
to.
there. We were basically next to it.
I mean, we're
You're gonna be
technically
passing?
driving through it. We're basically next to it. I mean,
Yeah, but...
Basically, it's a place you're probably going to be spending at least one night in.
yeah.
Yeah, true, maybe.
Cool.
So what she's saying is behave. No desecration.
I didn't hear that at all.
I saw you cut out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What, Calidro?
I'm sorry,
No
English,
desecration.
My English doesn't allow me to understand what the word you just said. Sorry.
Almanet gives Kurt a little nudge.
Did you say behead?
Oh god. Oh goodness.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're tying up the horses,
Getting a move on.
getting back on the road.
Yep. And this feels like a great place to have to end for this week.
Cool.
You guys managed to avoid any
Dying?
any nasty confrontation with the with the Legion.
Any day where you avoid death is a good day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Made
if
you
I can figure out what happens,
Yeah, you made some choices about what you're doing and where you're going next. You saw the outcome of what was going on with Megan. Well, Amunet did.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone else very concerned for Orin though?
The city?
I don't know if my character is familiar with Orin, so as a player, I'm wondering if Caladril would be concerned as to the state of the city, considering a war band just ran by.
No, the
What
the
else?
warband is many days away from that. Basically, from what you've been learning from it's mostly seems to be confined to this general area near Glamourpool, but you don't know for that for
Okay.
certain. You don't know where things are exactly stationed with the hobgoblins. Like you didn't see any hobgoblins or evidence of them up north towards where the Silverwing Mountains were. So you don't know how far west this warband might extend.
if we find out what those bombs do, I presume, you know, if we just kill a goblin, that will probably create a chain reaction, I presume.
If it has
Interesting.
time, if it has time to unhook its bombs, but you don't know.
I mean,
I mean,
wouldn't it be fun